up and
Lexi?
Yes,
the
Lexi's here.
officer.
Yeah.
Lexi is here.
She's in the call.
Yeah, Lexi's
Yeah, I
just
just want to make sure
mute
that she
for a
can
bit.
hear and talk.
Okay,
She's gonna be mute because she's force feeding officer.
I'm gonna assume Lexi can hear us. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of chapter 3 of campaign 2, Sins of the Forgotten. Last time we left off, you all were entered into a tournament where you beforehand met with Lupin, who was a little different than we expected, kind of a bit of a has-been, but also, wise nonetheless. However, you all were offered a boon by the Emperor, and which everyone but Hux took a different boon than Lupin asked them to. And as the first round of the tournament start, you learned different things.
I didn't want to click on the Sonic Mario making out gif. Sorry. Go.
You're all good, dude.
It's everywhere.
You all learned more about what was going on, and even kind of your opponents, as one of them was named Lyran. Another, Deppin, was this happy-go-lucky kid who turned out to be insanely evil and murdered someone in cold blood, deceiving them into thinking he was just this innocent little kid. As well as some familiar faces from the previous campaign being there as darker reflections of themselves. Who knows what happened to them? I guess I do, but as we are gonna start right where we left off in the tournament grounds. As you guys are kind of free to roam and do whatever you want.
What happened at the very end? What?
The little boy took all the
Definitely,
blood, killed.
Brutally killed someone.
And that's
That
where
is
we
what
cut.
just happened.
That's a
I'm gonna
lot
head
of
to the shop to buy some paper and envelopes.
I am.
Okay.
I would like to talk to the Baron about a few things.
All right, so we're gonna start with Gretchen and the Baron, since that kind of happens right after. So what would you have to say?
Well, that was bloody. Good luck,
Yeah.
Ponton.
Oh,
So,
God. Ponton's not even a fighter, are they?
well,
That could be an issue.
The detective.
What about you?
Well, Myra. So,
Yeah.
let's not worry
Fair
about that
enough.
right now. So, hey, Baron, there's while I was watching the fights, it turns out we're fighting tomorrow. I'd like to talk to you about a few things.
I think I'd like to talk to you too. We're up against each other tomorrow, right?
Yes, we are.
Should be interesting.
What if
All right.
we went...
Well,
Sorry, would you like to go first? I try not to interrupt people anymore.
Anymore.
I think we should take this conversation to a more private location.
Yes.
I
And
agree.
I
the
side-eye the
You never know who
detective.
might be listening.
Yes. Do you
Let's-
have a secure place besides
Let's
Lupin's
head-
apartment?
Let's head to my hotel room.
You have a hotel?
Okay.
Hell
sounds good,
yeah.
The detective says as he kind of starts.
No, sir. This
Yes.
is a
This is
matter
just
between
us.
me and Gretchen. It involves goblin issues.
Yeah. Me being me.
Speak no more.
Hey, Hux, would you like to tag along? There's something I'd like to talk to you about, too.
What the Hey, wait a minute! Hux isn't a goblin!
I mean...
Hux is a goblin rights activist. Come on,
so
let's
am
go.
I've done my time.
Hux is
you
our
all look
plus
at
one.
Hux as left hand goes down, right hand goes down.
He's just in a little bit of shock. We'll slap some sense into him. Give him a little
Can I
bit of
just
rest.
grab Hux and Gretchen and head out of there?
What the?
Yeah,
cool.
let's head
you
out.
walk out as you pass Jed. As Jed, you're heading now to the shop. Where? What kind of shop are you looking for?
Just anywhere that would sell envelopes and paper.
Yeah, you head kind of back to the postal office area as this time a different Art Coker flies and says, "Hey, what's up?"
Hello. I was looking to purchase 7 envelopes with pieces of paper to read those.
Yeah, sure. It's about 1 gold per paper, so 7 gold in total.
Alrighty. I pay him 7 gold.
I'm just gonna say it, by the way. You fuck.
Yes, I get that a lot. And I leave.
No, come back! You leave him.
Jed
Cool.
Stalker
What
enters the
do you do
story.
now?
I'm just gonna go back to Lupin's place.
Awesome. Then would anyone else like to do anything before we do the Baron?
I would.
Content, what would you like to do?
I want to go to the job board. If there's anything there.
You head to the job board. Unfortunately, right now, every job is related to the tournament, and you are in the tournament, so you're not able to
Fuck.
do that. As you actually, while you're in the job board, though, you run into Aramis, as she comes up to you and says, "Oh, hey,
Oh, hello. How are you?
doing good. Have you been doing a good job guiding them through this? Sorry to say, shithole of a city. Pardon my French. I hope you don't mind. I'm not fond of this place. It is ginormous," she says.
To each their own, I guess. I hope I'm doing
Oh,
well.
come on. It's not a, you live in the Imperial City. I mean, like, come on. We can all give it a hard time because you live in this giant place.
I guess. But, I don't tend to
I think my
focus on
problem with it mostly stems from the smell, Sorry, I'm done.
that. So, what are you
And the
doing here?
people here are so snooty sometimes, too. It's ludicrous. All right, I'm done.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, so basically what currently is going on is the ruler of each country, well, in the case of Nocturne, there's 2 different rulers, which who knows how they're doing in the same room as each other right now, probably planning assassination attempts, right? Oh, that's civil war. And also the hand, me, and the mother of each capital city is all required to be present. So me, Morgan, and our count's mother are all having to be here. I'm not sure why the mothers have. Religion's got to be brought into everything. Another reason this city sucks. Oh, sorry, you're a Ponton. My bad.
No offense taken. But, might I ask, what is your boon if you are participating in the tournament?
Look, it's the same boon that everyone would want right now, which is for Leston to be able to make its own decisions in the grand scheme of things. I mean, no one quite really likes the setup of Babylon making itself the capital country, if that even makes sense. Like, I don't understand why we need to bend the knee to them. And for the good of Morgan, who's just starting out and people will take advantage of. My initial idea was I'd go in and win the tournament and Leston could be free, but now we have a young, inexperienced ruler. So I am here to make sure that she is protected, and it's to have Babylon declare that if anyone attacks Leston, that Babylon will attack them back.
Well,
She means well, but she was quite literally the 4th choice for this position. And she doesn't want it. I mean, I get the sense every day that she hates it. So, just looking out for her. Her dad's dead.
oh. Well, I'm assuming I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He died twice, effectively.
Is it public
Not only
knowledge
did
that
you
the
hear
king
about
was a
the
clone?
initial assassination, you heard about the then murder of him at the hands of the 6 adventurers.
I
Hopefully we are
wait.
avoided of
So
Or
it's
the
public knowledge that.
It is knowledge. Yeah. Well, so basically they went in there and fought the disciples and came out, and the
Yeah.
king was dead.
Oh.
People have put 2 and 2 together.
Okay. Just making sure.
They weren't like, because of the knowledge that the king from Aramis that the king was evil. No one like attacked them for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Wanted to know.
Mhm.
Well, I wish you luck on your trials. I hope you help Morgan along.
Yeah. You want to go see her?
Sure. I
Cool.
guess it would be an honor.
Man, come with me. As she takes you with her.
Oh,
We said that Billiam would have gone with her, right? Coleman?
Yes.
All right, be
Oh.
ready to maybe play Billiam again. As we're gonna head into your hotel room, Baron, as you step in with Gretchen and Hux. Hux, are you? Hux, wait. Just
You
left
trying
eye
to
goes
do it?
down, right eye goes down, both eyes go up.
Let's just put him on like the bed or something.
Alright.
This is a giant bed. Holy shit.
Yes. Well, I've procured the nicest room. and I was able to do that with some finances I procured.
What?
Which brings. Don't worry about it.
No, I
Just
won't.
personal business. But it does lead into my what I wanted to talk to you about.
Same with me.
Really?
Yes.
What if we both say at the same time? I think we might be on the same page here. What if we both say it at the same time?
All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
3.
I want to place bets on the tournament.
Gambling.
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
Gambling!
Good
Hell
eye.
yes!
Yes. It's brilliant, my boy. If we're fighting against each other, so all we need to do is place bets on each
Equal
other.
amount of
so
bets
that-
with equal amounts of opportunity. No matter what, one of
Yes.
us will win, and we'll just split the earnings.
Question, Jack.
Exactly. Either we win the tournament and get to advance, or we win our bets and get lots and lots of money.
Yes! Ah,
It's perfect.
this is perfect.
Of course.
I also, I want to maybe... You ran into that Lyran fellow the night we got here, right?
Yes, I did run into that Lyran woman.
I would like to revisit her and maybe investigate her place a little bit more, see if we can figure out anything that could help Jen that fight. He seemed a little nervous.
I think that could be a good idea.
Yes. I wanted Hux to come with us because I thought that he could sneak around a little bit better because you could... We would need Ponton there too, or I could just disguise myself as a Ponton. It's not like
I'm not
people can tell them
sure-
apart.
I'm not sure if Hux is.
I
I think Hux. I think Hux just may be tired. Perhaps.
just kind of like, what? It's
Yeah.
it's whatever. I've seen reptiles do this in the past. Let's go place some bets.
Yes.
I have a question, Jack.
Yeah, what's up?
Is gambling legal in Babylon?
Gambling in sports, yeah.
Even if it was, when
Tournament
has
count?
it stopped us before?
There's also casinos. Yeah, gambling's perfectly legal.
Okay.
Okay. So are there betting places for the tournament? Like
You'd have
somewhere
to go
we
to
could
the
go
tournament grounds, yeah.
Baron, we
Okay.
should disguise ourselves. 2 participants walking up. We're kind of like celebrities.
Exactly. We can't. I have a disguise self spell. What do you have any way of disguising yourself?
Let me check. Yes, I do. I made my spells earlier, but they kept on resetting every time I close a page. All right.
Excellent.
I'll disguise myself as...
Why don't you disguise yourself as a Ponton? So when we head
Wouldn't
over
it,
to
wouldn't it
Lyran's
draw
house, you
attention?
already-
Wouldn't it draw attention that a religious
If
folk
a
is
Ponton
betting?
was gambling, you're right.
Yes. People would recognize just... I could disguise myself as a goblin, but I could just...
You know what? It's better if we both go separately. So you go your way,
Well,
and I'll go my way, and we'll disguise. We'll
How
pick
much-
our own disguise.
How much are we betting on this?
How much money do you have?
I feel comfortable betting... I feel comfortable betting 20 gold. I'm
20 gold.
comfortable putting that in the pot. How much do you... how liquid are you right now, Baron?
I have 50 gold.
Cool.
That's a lie.
Can I make a perception check on this room? I might want to try to loot some
Do
stuff.
I need to roll deception here?
I don't-
Unless Gretchen inherently.
I don't think
thinks there's something wrong with that
Gretchen would.
statement.
Gretchen really isn't super up to date on the Baron's financial information.
I wouldn't make you
don't-
roll
I don't-
deception against someone who doesn't doubt you. you
I
know?
don't. I don't.
Okay, cool.
I don't care. I don't care. As long as I don't suspect the Baron's gonna pull some like shifty trick on me, I'm not really doubting him of anything.
I
But-
have 50 gold, but for the sake of my finances.
Yeah. Let's just.
well,
how about we
my
both do
status
20?
in the inn. Yes.
Let's just
20
both
is
do.
perfect.
Let's both do 20 because if you bet more, then I'll feel bad if I win, and then the winnings are
Exactly,
sometimes less.
Exactly.
But could I make a perception check on the room just to see if there's anything that like I would find useful that I could like loot or something?
In Baron's room.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, roll me perception.
19.
Yeah, the plates and spoons and forks, are all super nice.
Are these real
and-
gold?
You know, there's also Baron stuff.
I'm not touching Baron stuff. I'm like talking purely about the hotel room.
Better not.
Hux.
Hmm.
Whatever. He'll He may be like this for a while. We don't need him. I would like to check out Lyran after gambling, if that's fine by you.
Of course. Let's head to the betting ground.
All right. I'm coming back for these spoons and silverware. This could be melted down into something really valuable.
All right, if you want that, sure.
The private chef in the room says, "Nope."
Wait, there's a private chef in the room?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. I just realized I said earlier there was a private chef last game. I just remember.
Wait, did he, Baron,
Yeah,
did he hear
we're
all
not
of us?
gonna do that.
I wasn't
for
gonna
that.
do that. Let's get out of here.
All right, Gretchen, let's go. So we head back to the tournament grounds.
Like a little, like maybe like 5 minutes before we're actually there. Do you want to split up? Do you want to split up here?
Yeah.
Meet back
Well,
here.
as you guys are gonna heading there, we're going to cut now to Jed as you enter. Myra, what do you do after the tournament?
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Riv-
Myra? Alyssa?
Riveting. Cool. Alyssa's gone.
I guess.
Fucking phenomenal.
Crab rave.
All right, cool, Jed. Well, Myra's still sitting in the
Yeah, she's
chair.
here.
Just
Oh,
it goes down, right? It goes down. Both eyes go
Oh my
up.
God.
They're like, "Ma'am,
Okay,
are you
give
gonna
me a
leave,
second,
ma'am?" As
Yeah.
Jed, you head into Lupin's room as Lupin has a thing of yogurt with him.
Oi, just
Hey.
passing through. I go into wherever I've been sleeping, and I start writing on those letters.
Cool. What do you write? You gonna DM me?
Sure.
Cool. Lupin is eating his yogurt and says, "Good job in the tournament today."
Thank you. It was a close one, and, well, I won't lie, I am kind of frightened for tomorrow. Lyran seems to be a formidable foe.
Pretty fine. Yeah. Are you DMing me via Discord?
Yes.
What's a secret?
Oh, God. Oh, this is so laggy, holy shit.
Yeah. I'm having
What?
slowdown too.
so I don't know.
Computer general.
There's a lot to read, Jack, I'm just letting you know.
Oh, sweet. I love lots to read.
Someone
Oh,
sends
that's too long. Can I just share the doc with you? The message
Yeah,
is
sure.
too
Go
long.
for it.
There's a doc.
I would love to dock with
Welcome
you,
to
Aiden.
the pair.
Speaking of, can
Oh
someone
my
send something in
God.
the Discord? My Discord
where?
closed, and the only way I can reopen is if I can inspect a message. So can someone just send like something in the general so I can like
Yeah,
open
yeah,
it?
I'll do that.
Just put like P-Bud or something.
Oh boy.
I've added you
Huh.
to the document.
Dang. Okay, it's not popping up. My alerts aren't going through.
There's a lot to
Oh,
read,
God.
so honestly, I
Oh,
would
no.
say...
I
probably
feel
don't
like
read it now,
Discord
just-
alerts only go through when you don't want them
Is
to.
there anything I should read right now?
The
to
rule of
understand
No.
media effective?
Hold on.
I'll read it
Gotta
during
put
a
my
period of
toenails
time where I'm not
on.
talking that much, then, or look through it, and then I'll also read it after. And, I don't know, maybe.
I'm assuming it's like late evening at this point. Like the tournament hasn't gone into the nighttime yet.
I don't think so.
Who knows? Oh wait, Jack does.
Hey Jack, what time would you say it is in the world right now?
It's about 5 p.m. or something.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you write your stuff as Lupin says. Letters to a girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't judge. Romantic partner. We'll go with that.
Something like that.
Cool. Must be nice to have someone in your life like that.
Well, you only just met her. I'm going to be away from her for quite some time.
At least you told someone how you feel. It's best not to bottle it up. I have this friend who did that. It's not me. I didn't do that. I would never. So we're gonna cut over to haunted as you head into the private chambers of Morgan's talking to the mother, and she's like, "So it's the god of eating things?" And the mother's like, "Yes, it's just a god about consumption." Morgan's like, "That's interesting." Oh, it's a Ponton. Morgan says, "How are you?"
I'm doing quite well, Your Majesty, as I bow to the floor, I guess, or person.
Oh, you don't need to do that. Please don't. This is the mother who I assume you've met. The mother nods to you and says, "I mean, I'm not sure which Ponton you are, but a pleasure to meet you again."
Do I know what she means by that?
Well, you are one of many Pontons. You all wear masks. You know what she means is like, I don't know which Ponton you are, but you're one of them.
They seem cool.
It's flattering to say that you've done. It's not flattering to really know them. Like for a Ponton to be like, "It's that one." If anything, it's a compliment to be like, "Which one are you?"
Oh.
Because the idea of the religion is that you could be anyone.
Hmm.
So if anything, she's probably just complimenting you right now. As Morgan says, "Yeah, this is the mother you've met, and this is my. We haven't put a label to it yet, but my friend Billiam. More than friend? I don't know."
Hi.
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
He's
Nice to meet you too. I'm Billiam Bimberton, billiards champion, and boy, who is also
We can
a
call
friend.
it boyfriend. We can call it. Boyfriend.
Okay, boyfriend.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an unfair statement.
William Bimberton, boyfriend and
We
billiards champ.
Professional
Exactly.
boyfriend.
Also, helps defeat 3 of the pirate armada captains. 4 of them, technically.
Yep.
Oh.
Kind of a
That's
hero.
me.
Powerful sorcerer too.
Well, I don't know if I'd call myself a hero, but I mean, I guess, yeah. You're
How
not
is
wrong.
the gang these days? I haven't heard from them.
I don't know. I haven't heard from them much either.
Lots of good guys and girls.
Yeah.
1 girl. She was a drug addict. So maybe not. Anyway,
Oh.
I saw you in the tournament.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you very much. I honestly didn't think I was going to win that.
And what do you think of your next opponent? The mother says. Seems like a challenging one.
Let's just say I'm very terrified.
Oh, you'll be fine. Just don't say yes to a death match, and
Of course.
you'll live. The beauty of the tournament, the mother says. Have you talked to Ponton recently? Any other Pontons?
Yes. My mother is one, so I've been trying to find my friends around the city.
It's a big city. But I'm sure you'll find them. So, what do you make of your opponent?
Well, I can tell he's strong. Would I know? Magic caster, I guess. From what I've seen so far, he looks like he can bleed someone dry.
Yeah. That was pretty messed up.
Not here.
Nope.
Oh
Billy-
wait,
his-
I forgot
Not the Baron, Billiam, nerd.
his other B character, Burke Brock.
Banos.
Thanos.
Yeah, you DDBB. Those are your character.
Yeah. Holy crap,
Yep.
that is.
As she says, as Morgan says, well, why did you bring her to me, Aramis? I mean, it's a pleasure to meet you, but Aramis says, well, this is the guide to the five adventurers who I hired, asked to help, volunteer.
Coerced.
And I thought, she might want to talk to you about something. Do you have anything to say to our queen?
Really comes to mind. Only thing that really does is just thank you. Your Beckert is a great place for Ponton religion to thrive.
I've quite literally been on the job for less than a week, but I promise I will not attack any of your rights, and will do my best to, maintain that. as the mother turns to you and says, "You want to go to one of the churches with me?"
Okay.
Yeah, the mother
sure.
says, "All right, let's go to one of the
love to.
churches."
Jeez,
This is a quick question about Pontins. Are they both genders? Or any gender? Like, are there male Pontins?
Thank you for that.
Sorry.
No, actually, genuinely, thank you for correcting yourself.
Yeah. Because I've only seen
Progressive
female.
world, baby.
Yeah, I've only
Now we're
seen.
in my domain. Can't
I've
just say-
I've only seen female or feminine sounding Pontins. Are there like any?
Oh,
like-
there. I.
Pontins could be anything.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, in my
So are they
backstory, I
they?
did write a male Ponton.
Pontins can maintain their he/him pronouns or she/her pronouns, or if they are already non-binary, they/them
Yeah.
pronouns. They can do any pronouns they
Yeah,
want.
wait,
Some
Will,
Pontins
is-
just convert to
it's a
they/them
gender
pronouns.
ambiguous name.
Some Pontins to like fully immerse themselves just take they/them pronouns, but most just keep their original pronouns because it doesn't state which. if
Does
Pontin
yours
has a
keep?
gender what they are.
Does yours
so it
keep
doesn't
their
matter.
pronouns? Will, like,
No,
can we
I'm
say
she,
they
she, her.
she her?
Yeah, you've
Okay.
been she/her. This
Yeah, I've
Gotcha.
been she, her. Because
some
I
Pontin-
have.
do they/them, some don't. Not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you more or less of a good Pontin if you do that.
Sorry, yeah, I've just noticed that I've only ever seen Will's mother, Will, and this new female one. Or is this also Will's mom? Is this Will's mom?
The mother is.
Oh no, the mother
You
is
weren't there when they
like,
established the mother. The mother is like a religious figure in every city who kind of represents all religions. It's almost like a pastor for every religion.
Oh, okay, that's kind of
so
cool.
they forsake their name and call them and go by the mother.
Gotcha.
The episode we introduced her was the one you missed.
All right, and then there's actually
Alright.
Will's mother, who's also in the city.
Who is
Yeah.
also
Yes.
a Ponton, too.
Okay, yeah, no, I know she's a Ponton.
The mother's she's an interesting figure, especially this one. So maybe we'll
Mother
learn more
of
about her later.
Babylon. All right, cool.
Who knows? As you're going to continue on with the mother. Great. Is there any? We're gonna do the bet now. So Baron and Gretchen.
Hey
So-
Baron, before we go, do you know how this betting works? Can we like place double our money that we put in, or like is it a pot or?
I'm not entirely sure.
Um,
Oh,
Do we have a way to channel each other? Because we could also just go as one if we're disguising ourselves.
I'll look into it when I'm in there and relay you some information.
All right, I'll just chill here for a bit. I will go ahead and actually disguise self. Just
Okay,
Baron, just so we're
What do
clear.
you disguise yourself as?
I'm gonna disguise myself as a mountain dwarf, about same height as Gretchen, kind of dark skinned.
So a 2 foot tall dwarf, or no, like a 3 foot tall.
I always thought, I thought Gretchen was about 4 foot.
Oh,
Oh, he's a tall goblin then.
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
3 to 4 feet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So a 4 foot
I just realized it's still the same day as the last fight, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do not have disguise self prepared, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh.
Ooh.
You could bet
Finagle.
tomorrow.
You could, yeah, we could
yeah,
bet
I
tomorrow
could.
morning. I already cast the spell.
Yep.
Hmm.
You are fully a dwarf right now.
You know
Baron,
what?
I could put both bets under the same
No, no,
person.
no,
I'll
you
just
know
split the
what?
money.
You know what? It's probably less suspicious if we go on different days anyway. I'll come in
No,
tomorrow.
that's a good
morning
idea,
and
yeah.
make a bet, and you bet today.
I'll go ahead and head in since I'm already disguised, and I am disguised as like a hill dwarf, like Tinkerer hill dwarf. Hey Baron, you're a dwarf. What's a good last name? I thought of a first name, but I couldn't think of a last name for a dwarf.
Kyoda.
Jed's not here.
Shut up. A lot of the dwarves I knew didn't really.
What was? Do you know any other dwarves and their last names?
Honestly, mountain terms, like, many of them are descendants of workers, so like, logger's son, or
Loggers?
mountains,
How about
loggers.
Big
Hayden.
B loggers?
I just read what you sent me, Aiden. My heart.
All
Sorry.
right, all right.
I quickly looked over and I was like, oh, weird.
All right.
Sorry.
Gotcha. I got a name. All right. I'll see you 30 minutes. Be back soon.
Alright. Log champ.
Do you head over to make your bet?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, right. As you walk up to the betting place. Welcome to the betting place. Who do you want to place your bet against?
I'd like to place on that that goblin fellow will beat that dwarven fellow tomorrow during the tournament.
Huh? Finally, someone bets on the goblin.
Oh, is that not a common occurrence?
No, everyone's bet on the dwarf so far.
Oh. Speaking
Yeah,
of, how do your
everyone says-
bets here work? Where I'm from,
Oh.
betting isn't really allowed.
It's not about the odds. It's really just, you double your gold basically if you're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have any like triple pots or
Everyone just
anything?
keeps saying, this has been the most bet on fight because everyone says it's the most one-sided.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, someone says, yeah, that greenie ain't gonna win, right? He just goes in for a high five with you.
well, I feel a little bit more unsure about my bet now, but that's the thrill of the game.
I mean, that guy beat Clark in a fight. You know who Clark is?
No, I don't.
Oh man, he's great. He's a legend.
I remember seeing the fight. It looked like they were just hitting each other for about 10
People
minutes.
call Clark like the new Sildar Hallwinter, and he just punched him, boom, boom, got his ass, boom, and beat him in a fight. That's insane.
Yeah, I saw it. What about that goblin though? He was swinging guns around. Those are cool.
Yeah, but I mean, you hand a baby a firearm and someone could die if the baby accidentally shoots it. It's kind of the same idea.
Yeah, whatever.
And I don't even think that goblin's a gunslinger. He doesn't show any honor when he fights.
just Gretchen in his head is like, I will burn this fucking place to the ground when I am done with these bitches. Okay, but anyway, no, just in my mind.
No,
in
I
my
know.
mind.
I
Okay,
can
well,
read mine, Sonny. My
20
short
gold on that greenie. Yeah.
Nice. All right, cool. You'll double your gold if you're right. Now, here's your ticket number.
Okay.
Give this to us if you win, or
thank
keep
you.
your gold if you lose.
Gotcha. Do I come here after the fight, or will it be after?
Yeah. You can come here right after the fight,
All right.
during the
cool.
intermission period between fights.
Alrighty. Thank you, sir.
What's
What is your name?
again?
My name is Big B Loggers. I'm a dwarf.
Big B Loggers. All right, he writes that down.
I'm from the hill country up north. I came down for the tournament.
That sounds great.
Let me get the
So,
gold.
you have a good time, Big B Loggers.
I will. What's your name by any chance? Are you the guy who runs the gambling thing, or are you just like a employee?
I'm just the attendant. If you want to know my name.
Yeah, no,
It's
you're
Daniel, if you're interested.
fine. All right, Danny boy, I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
Half expecting the dark one.
And as I kind of scurry off real quick, I run into the Baron.
It's Daniel. He said his name is Samuel.
Oh, I heard Daniel. Sorry.
I heard Daniel too. That's
Oh,
why I
sorry.
said Danny
Yeah.
boy. Well, just say I say Sanny boy, and I left anyway.
Yeah. What the fuck? That's not my name. I'm going to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
I thought we were betting on the opposite person.
I mean, we can bet on ourselves.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I just thought we were betting on the opposite.
We could have
Oh,
really? also
I-
been
I
betting.
thought-
We could have also. Jack could have revealed that the betting system gives us the exact same amount of gold back. So, for instance, we could have just given in 20 gold and
Yeah.
gotten 25 gold out or something.
Yeah,
And then both of us would have been out
I
of
was
net negative.
scared because as soon as I heard Gretchen bet on himself, I was just like, "Oh no, are they gonna throw the fight?"
We didn't. I realized that we didn't think this through, so I was just like, Gretchen would probably
Well,
bet on himself
that's-
before betting on the
Well,
Baron.
no. Okay, the thing is, as a player, I'm saying that I thought we were gonna bet for the opposite person, but as the Baron, I mean, he has no idea. And
Yeah.
also, I'm definitely gonna do different things than what I said. So,
That's
like,
fine.
Uh-oh,
it
damn it.
works out no matter what.
Oh, yeah, because
Uh.
the essential idea was that if you win or lose, you make money. You
Yeah.
just made it to where if you lose money, and that's it. If you win, you get money. So you've not made it win-win. You've made it win-lose, which is what it already was.
Damn it.
Oh my goodness.
I should have taken the clue. Damn it.
That's incredibly funny.
That's great.
And the Baron wasn't there, so he couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
That's just the game, baby. All right, cool. Is there anything else anyone would like to do with it?
I go up to the Baron and I fill him in on
I'm
everything,
still-
and I tell him,
guess I'm-
"Hey, Baron, you might need to bet on yourself, cause I'm a dumbass." And everyone over there is really racist. Like, oh my god.
Really? Wait, did you bet on yourself?
Yes, we didn't communicate that.
I thought I made it clear, but you know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'll bet on myself.
realize the Baron was so
Will
forgiving.
will you still give me the money? Say we did the thing because we were supposed to have a thing set up.
Sure.
Hey, that's my man. Well, just sort of like really awkwardly, like this plan did not go according to plan.
Yep, and so I head back to the hotel, and you head back to Lupin.
I'm gonna go back to Lupin. Update me on Hux. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Do you still want to do Lyran? Run into her?
We can worry about that later.
Okay. Aight. Well, I'm gonna head back.
So as you go into Lupin's apartment, you see him just like basically lecturing Jed. He's almost like painting out. He's like drawing on his arm now. He's like, so here was the problem with my internal issues. All right. So basically, he's written all over himself. He's like, this represents my depression and this represents my anxiety. So these two cross paths so frequently, not even funny. And now you bring us over to our self-loathing over here, and the issue is.
Okay. I'm gonna. What's up, guys?
Oh, Gretchen, it's great that you're here. I'm basically giving Jed the rundown on all of my issues. As you see, he's written all over his body. You just see stuff like self-loathing, depression.
Is that
anxiety.
permanent marker?
No.
I
I used to be.
It's fine. I've done something stupider earlier. Let me just. I crack open a beer and I'm just like.
Me and my best friend used to just boom, you know, thing
Oh
after
my
thing.
God.
We were the guys, and then, you know, basically, I leave him for a bit and I die, which that's a whole thing. And then I come back to life only to learn that he's dead, and it's a mess, you know. And then I was secretly in love with him the whole time, which complicated things further. Oh right, I was in the closet for a long time, as we've already established. You know, I had trouble coming out to my parents.
I'll drink to that, bud.
Are you gay?
No, I'll just drink to anything.
Damn.
I feel like Alder's coming back.
Gretchen isn't a drunk. He just has a lot of beer and he doesn't know what to
He
do with
could
it.
have. As Lupin, I was like, yeah, but Jed and Gretchen, what's your plan for the tournament?
Well, I have an idea for how I'm gonna beat Baron, but from what I heard, public opinion's really stacked against me.
Oh, people just underestimate goblins.
That is
They'll be
true. A lot of people, I heard, just through the streets, a lot of people didn't like my fighting style. Said I didn't fight with honor.
I'm going to
Oh, guns are just seen as a child's weapon. They're more noble than you think. A lot of ranges around here, so people it's a new concept, guns, and people are like, why can't you just use bows? They require more skill, but you know, it's fine. What about you, Jed? What were you saying?
In truth, I don't know who I'm going to beat Lyran. I'm quite frightened, in truth. And, but this boy, Simon, he said something that made me think. He taught me a spell a little while back, and I didn't think much of it at the time, but he told me to punch myself, and that I could cast this spell on myself to grant me more power in battle. And I was thinking, that could be the key to defeating her.
Sounds like he insulted you.
Perhaps.
I mean, Jed, I could punch you. Could help you out.
Please, I think I can handle it.
Alright. Hey, Lupin, do you want a beer?
I don't know who Lupin is. but
Lupin.
Lupin would love one.
Alright, here. Give him a beer.
Luke just replaces random vowels with O.
Yeah.
Where's
Uh,
Myra?
As Myra, are
Moira.
you back yet?
Yeah.
What do you do after the tournament? Oh, you've been sitting there for a while. So as you've been like left eye, right eye, both open, and you're suddenly back up as the medical team's in front of you, like, oh, she's awake.
No, Jennifer.
What just happened? Get off of me! Get this equipment off of me! Hey, yo.
As the detective's like sitting there, like, oh, thank God you're awake, and he just stands up, is like, all right, I'm done babysitting, and he walks away.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Got caught in that
Okay.
Imperial ambush, same as us. Thief over there.
It's around nighttime now. You've been just sitting there for a while.
Okay. I guess.
Austin hit you really, really hard.
I know that I already went around the city asking if anybody had seen Hazel's dad, but I want to see if I can ask any of the people who are still in the tournament.
You see Davey still there, kind of like, I'll get them next time.
Hey, you're Davey, right?
What up, bro? It's me. I mean, yes, I'm Davey. Hello.
Hi, I was just wondering, if you had seen this, elven man before anywhere, by possibility, chance?
I have.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Some asshole just showed me a picture of it yesterday.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Is this guy famous or something?
No, he's not famous, at least as far as I know.
He's got a famous look to him. He's kind of hot. Is he single?
I have no idea.
And that's what you're trying to find out, right?
No.
You want to have sex with this guy?
No!
This is a dragonborn man, by the way. Just outside that.
Was Scully a
Oh, I'm
dragonborn?
talking...
Yeah, both are
Oh.
dragonborn.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
What? I said that. I established Scully was dragonborn in the last campaign.
You sound like
Oh,
Luis.
yeah.
What?
You sound like
Right.
Luis from Ant-Man.
Oh, huh. Maybe. So basically, this
Hey,
guy,
oh, guy.
this guy Jed's
Yeah, I
like,
hear it.
hey, what's up, man? I go.
Hey, did you know I'm a Scientologist? Well, back to my story.
Anyway, yeah, it's all I know, bro.
Alright, I guess I should have known I couldn't get any useful information out of you anyways.
Ouch.
Why?
Oh, it's nothing.
Myra racist? Question mark.
Well, no
Oh.
playoff tournament matches, so props to the loser team, eh?
I guess so. I go in to shake his hand. I don't really want to high-five him.
This is really awkward. I'm heading out because he like moonwalks out. He just goes, "Hoo, ha, here, hoo, hoo, ha, hee, hoo, hoo." He just, fully like moonwalks away. Yeah. Hux, you are suddenly back in Baron's room.
Hooray! I'm conscious again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As Baron walks in.
Actually, before I walk in, I have a question.
Yeah. What's up?
When I'm paying, you know, because each night in this room costs a certain amount of money. When am I paying and who am I paying?
Like 24 hours later, so like the same time at that night. And it's the front desk lady.
Okay, so I pop. So think I need to pay to go up to where Hux is, or am I?
Yeah, you
Can I
probably
pay
Oh
will.
god.
Yeah, you walk in as she's like, "Welcome back."
Hello. I have a question for you.
Shoot.
I have a something of a business venture going on, and it should net me a sizable amount of income, money to pay for my room tenfold. However, in order to accomplish it, I need to how do I say, withdraw my pay for the night. Can I owe you? Spot me.
Oh my god. Sir, how did you know that a hotel is exactly the place where you can haggle?
It's
But
not a
not
haggle.
only are you haggling for effectively nothing, you're asking me to give you a handout right now. This has never happened before. Oh my god. What is your secret, sir? Alright. I'll entertain this. What is your business venture?
I cast Charm Person
Oh,
and
hell
say,
Oh boy.
What does the save for that?
Wiz 13.
Doki? She makes it. Roll the natural 15.
Okay.
Did you just try to cast Charm Person on me? A spell that lets them know when you cast it.
No, that was someone else in here. I don't. Do I look like a person who uses spells? I'm.
You did cast
I love-
Fireball in that magical tournament. Where...
Okay, but that's like an attack spell. This is a charms person's like a smart person spell.
Oh my!
See, I don't like the implication that you think you need to use charm person, because charm person is basically forces someone to become friends with you. I don't like the implication that we're not friends, Baron.
You know, I actually left someone up in my room.
Mhm.
Do you mind if I go up and get them out real quick? If if I can't stay.
Oh my god, you're the best. I haven't been this entertained in years. I'll tell you what. Tell me what your business venture is, and I'll let you stay for the night, all right? That's all you need to do. Just give me a good business idea. Pitch it to me. We're going to
Alright.
call this the pitching. As, like, everyone around Sam right now is just like, what the fuck is she up to? She's just like, she's like, no,
Wait,
guys,
who-
it's fine. Go ahead.
Who is everyone else around? Who else is listening?
There's like other attendants, like the bellboys and stuff. She's like, guys,
Well-
it's fine. I'll pay for him if he pitches it well enough. Go on. Give me your
Well,
elevator.
I lean forward to whisper
Uh-huh.
into her ear because I don't want these other people hearing. The plan is to, as you know, I'm a participant in the tournament. Well, using my abilities, I was planning to place bets on. I was planning to place a bet on my round in the tournament. Place a bet on Gretchen and throw the match. I don't care about a boon, I just care about cash, so cash is what I'll get.
So you understand that that's not a business, right? That is an attempt to make what? 40 gold?
Excuse me, I have a lot more than 40 gold. Alright. Look, I don't care if you're not down with this. I just need to go up to my room and get my friend, Hux, who's up there. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Just pitch an
Thank you.
actual business next time. I was interested. I was going to give you a room if you pitched a business. You just pitched an attempt to make money once.
Okay, he's already walking upstairs.
Bye, Baron. She says, you are able to go back up and enter your room.
Hux, my boy!
Oh, hey there, Baron.
Sorry I brought you here. You were, acting unresponsive. Gretchen and I were discussing, a business venture in which we, place bets on the tournament. Would you like to get in on that, or? It's perfectly fine if you don't, but, there is money in it, and, there's even more money if you could do something for me.
Oh, sure. What do you need?
And so the personal chef, I take her away from the personal chef. I need you. You're a bard, right? Don't you
Yeah.
have some sort of suggestion abilities of some kind?
Yeah, I do.
This room, it's very nice, yes?
I'd say so, yeah.
Lots of spoons.
No. You guys have spoons in here?
Yeah, I can get you spoons. Just, I need you to go down and, work your magic on the lady at the front desk. If I want to keep this room, I need to be able to, well, I can't afford 15 gold every day, so I need you to work your magic on this lady to let me stay here. Are you okay with doing that? Preferably,
I can try.
is there a way you can do it from a distance so as to remain unseen? So
Just need
if
to be like 60 feet from them.
So I will say the spell suggestion, if he was the suggestion, works where, like, I would say, let's say we're talking, and then I would say, like, get me a spoon, but then I cast suggestion. You have to go get me a spoon. It wouldn't work from a distance, being like, do this. It would work in like a
Okay.
conversational sense.
Okay.
It's not like a
conversation.
I love the fact that when
So it-
Coleman's not a bard,
Hux,
he
to
won't
do it,
abuse
has to make
suggestion.
himself
When he
known.
isn't, he'll just.
Nice, I can talk to her.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you could do that, that would be appreciated. I'll wait somewhere nearby. You let me know how it goes.
Alright,
So,
no worries.
so we head down to the lobby.
Awesome.
I hide behind a bush.
Roll stealth.
Oh boy.
No, no.
You know what? I'm gonna take off my chainmail before I head down there so I can better hide.
Smart.
And then I'll get down there. What did I roll? Oh, good. 10.
All right, let's just roll a perception check. She rolled an 11. As she just looks at you, and says,
Wait, what did she say? I didn't hear
"Oh
it.
no, she didn't say anything. She just goes,
I'm practicing for combat.
mm-hmm.
And I
botany,
jump
it's
behind.
wonderful, yeah." As Hux, you approach her, and she says, "Well, hey, little guy, what's up?"
Yeah, hi, I was wondering, one of my buddies, the Baron, the guy over there,
Oh, your friend's hilarious.
Hi.
by the way.
right?
You
He's
keep
a
me-
bit of an
You keep
oddball.
me
but-
young. You keep me young. She says it's like a 20-something.
But I mean, we both like him, and he's pretty cool. But he's having some issues, making the room payment every night.
Mm-hmm.
So I was.
I told him he'd get it for free if he pitched a good business, and he just said gambling to me, which effectively is the worst business, and not even a business.
This is so
If you-
Uncut Gems.
Like if he
I know.
pitched,
Yes.
if he pitched his own casino, that'd be one thing. But he just said, "My plan is to gamble my money." A good business, no? Which I thought was hilarious, but also not what I asked.
Maybe he was trying to pitch a casino, and he's just bad at it.
Maybe. So what are you here to do? He ran out of uses of charm person and want you to try it.
Yeah, so I was thinking that maybe he gets like the next week free, like no room payment. He's here to add charm to your fine establishment.
So I will tell you this in advance: you can't just like change someone's mind about something. Suggestion. You can't be like, "You like me now."
Oh,
What you
okay.
can say is, "Give me the room." That would be a suggestion, or like it would be something like, it's a command. It is not because I use suggestion a lot as a bard too. It is not. I ask someone to like view me as closer than family. It doesn't work like that.
Right.
Instead, it would
the
be
way
like,
I hear it described is it is a task that you can complete.
yes, it is not an idea. It's a task.
All right. Well, what if? Can I ask for a change of the amount of room rent?
You could ask, charge me 2 gold for the room. That would be an example.
All right. Yeah. Charge me 1 gold for the room.
What is the save?
16.
That is a natural 20.
No.
Oh my God!
Well,
This
I
lady is
tried, my nice lady.
unstoppable.
He
I
put me
love
up to the
Sam.
spy.
Oh my god.
I hustle.
I didn't even think about that, she says.
I hustle over very quickly,
Oh
doing
my
like
This is a
doing, like,
train wreck.
squat walks across the room like I'm still practicing combat. Hello.
Hey, Baron.
I just came up with a brilliant idea that I came up all by myself. Nobody else.
Oh my goodness.
What if I made a casino? Brilliant.
That's a great business plan that you could
It
just
really
pick.
is a great business plan.
Oh,
Now that you've heard my business plan, are you willing to jump in on this venture?
Open a casino, right, lady at the desk?
He's like dying of laughter at this point as she says, "Oh my god, I'm gonna miss you."
What? But
Okay.
casino.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Baron. You have a business, no?
Yes.
I will pay for your room if you give me, we'll call it 5% stock.
He's like really thinking this over.
Wow, it's only 5%.
That's a
I think
decent amount.
that's a pretty big
That is a good
amount.
amount
That
for
is an
effectively doing
amazing
nothing.
deal.
No, that's not a good amount
Uh,
for him. That is a good amount for her because she's effectively doing nothing to get this.
That's
Than
also
waving
fair.
a 50.
5% stock.
I mean, you
Let
could
me
theoretically say
let
that
me,
she's purchasing it
let
with the
me
room.
consult my shareholders.
That's
Come on,
basically
Hux,
saying
and
that
we
your
head back
business is
up to
worth
the room.
300
Oh, I'm a
gold.
shareholder now.
Uh,
I mean,
Sure.
it's 15 gold a night, but yeah.
Is 15 gold 5% of your company? That's the
Sam
real
is a
question
troll.
here.
She's just very amused by this, but she's also looking to make some money.
So I take Hux back up to the room.
As you guys step over there, she says, "Still not your room. You need to pay the fine."
All right. I'm just going to consult my shareholders, and I'll get my stuff as well. So
How hard is it to
you
get
know,
15 gold? Didn't you get 100 gold last session?
Oh, I have enough gold.
Yeah.
This is just Colin being stingy.
Which is fair, honestly. his
Bro.
character
Aiden
would
is
do
like,
this.
wow.
I'm like, when are we gonna start the combat?
Yeah, his character
Oh,
would
never ask
definitely
that
do
question in
Sorry.
D&D. That's the worst.
this. Nah.
Bro, it's the
this-
fight's
this is-
turn.
Did anything happen
This
while I
shit
was
is
in the
the
bathroom
best.
though?
I'm
Besides
not
just
actually like
pretty
bartering
much
with-
just the Baron and Hux failing to.
Yeah.
He rolled a nat 20 on her
It's
save
such
for
a
suggestion.
train wreck.
I did see that.
I like it because in my mind, Sam is like this smart character who's like just amused by all this, and the fact that she keeps making her saves is great because you guys can't get her to do what you want. It just furthers her enjoyment of this situation because she finds this hilarious.
So we head up to the room, and I'm like, all right, Hux. I'm sorry to ask you this, but
Don't fucking
do you have 15 gold?
Oh my god!
Okay, Baron.
You're
I
an-
can spot you for the night.
You have 100 over 100.
I'll
I don't
pay
have
for you,
100
no
anymore.
worries.
What'd you spend it on? Oh, your bet? Or no? What'd you?
Some
Oh,
some of
the
it was on the room. I've already been in the room for 2 nights.
That would make you have still 85.
I think the
wouldn't
point is that Baron definitely has enough. He's just not willing to give it.
I have 70. I'm just.
And also, can I specify? This is just the Baron trying to maintain his lifestyle.
it?
Yeah.
This room doesn't do anything for him. It's just maintaining his fucking
Yeah.
awesome lifestyle.
This is like a scene straight out of like Home Alone 2, but instead of like the
He's
little
such an
kid,
American.
it's like Adam Sandler from Uncut Gems.
Except a little kid would actually be succeeding.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we have Hux.
Thank you for offering to pay Hux. I
Worries.
can't thank you enough. I'll pay you back. As soon as my gambling adventure should work well.
Hey,
And
we're
honest-
friends. You don't need to pay me back. I'm doing this for you, bro. No worries.
I appreciate it.
Where was Hux on that money paying back chart? Is that accurate? We did one of paying someone back for money before this campaign even started. Was Hux
I wouldn't. This might have been before Hux. This might have been when Lexi was
It
going to
was,
play
no,
Barbarian.
it was with Hux.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, sorry, keep going.
I am wondering. So that chef, right? He's in the kitchen, I assume.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
About how many spoons do you think are in the kitchen?
So many spoons, like 20 maybe.
Okay.
It's like 20 or so.
You think he'd get angry if I took all his spoons?
Well, yes. Gretchen mentioned melting down the silverware, and the chef got pretty annoyed. So
Gretchen would ruin a spoon?
I don't
Thank
know
you,
why.
the chef says.
I
Like,
don't-
the chef walks up to you guys and says,
I don't.
Do you appreciate spoons? young
I
one?"
do. Spoons are amazing.
He hands you all 20 spoons and says, "Here you go." Finally, a spoon connoisseur, someone who gets it. You know, I touched a spoon once, and I could have sworn I saw into the future. The chef says.
I can't tell if that's guinea pig or just Lexi being really far away from her mic.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah.
Oh my god, 20 spoons. I haven't gotten a spoon in like 5 sessions or
And
something.
these are super nice spoons.
Ah!
As yeah. All right. With that, hijinks concluded. You
My
now have the
goodness.
gold. I assume you pay for it?
Yeah,
Baron?
I go down and pay for it.
Yeah, as Sam says, oh, the end of an era. I can't wait to see what you guys do tomorrow. Oh, this is so much fun. You guys are the best. As she takes it and says, alrighty then, have fun in your room. As she tosses you the key.
Thank you.
That concludes what everyone would like to do for tonight.
Aren't I still
Oh
in
yeah,
church?
you're with the mother. So the mother sits you down at church and she begins talking to you and says, so, what do you make of the people you're guiding?
Well, I think a lot of them are mainly in it for their own gain, I believe. But some of them are really nice, and I think they have the potential to be something better.
A ponton?
Maybe.
I believe there's currently a plot against the Queen's life.
What?
Keep your reaction normal, she says, as you're kind of sitting in the church, and she says, if you trust this group,
More or less?
I think you should do something to prevent it. I'm not
Okay.
powerful like you all are. I'm simply a religious figure who got rid of her past to create a new future. If these disciples are involved, I worry for her safety, and as Aramis proved, she's not as strong as she thinks he is. As she thinks she is. Keep with that what you may, but I know you are a good person. So report to me if you find anything. And keep this from Aramis and the Queen. Alright?
Why?
I don't trust Aramis currently.
What? What do you mean by that?
I'll explain later. Alright?
Oh,
Find the people you can trust and relate to them what you have. Alright. And she stands up and walks away and turns to you and just says, good luck in the tournament tomorrow. Keeps walking.
I have a question, Jack.
Yes.
Do I know Coleman's character has killed King Wallace and the King of Weston?
Yes, you do. Because Coleman said, no, you weren't there for that fight. You do not. know that.
Yeah.
I do not know.
You do
I
not
don't
know that.
I-
You don't know
I
that
know-
Coleman killed Wallace. You know that the 5 of them were responsible for Victor's death, but it was a justified death in the eyes of the law because he at that time was not even king and had become a war criminal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I need to
They were pardoned for it as it was.
Okay. What time is it?
It's around like 10. It's kind of getting close to night.
Okay. And I'm imagining if I
You need
stay
to
up for
sleep
any-
soon if you want to get a full long rest because you have to get up.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm
Earlier
gonna
for the-
go. I'm gonna go bed then. I'm gonna go
Awesome.
back to Mom's house.
As day turns to night and night turns to day again, the evening of the tournament is finally returned.
Woohoo.
Long rest is taken.
All of you have taken a long rest, and do you all head to the tournament grounds to prepare for the matches of the day?
I'm gonna
Well,
approach the
I-
Baron first.
Okay. Well, do you know where he is?
I know where he's at the
Oh,
hotel.
okay, it's
He's at the
fine.
hotel
I'm-
because I've went there.
I'm-
You go. Yeah. You go
I'm
gather out
going.
your-
I'm going to the betting place, which is near.
Did we agree to
Okay.
meet there? Did we agree to meet there? Like, would I be there during when he places his bet?
So where you would be is probably your normal waiting rooms. So he'll probably come there.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to meet up with
Oh.
the Baron.
I'll.
So yeah.
No,
yeah.
I can meet you after I make the bet.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll just meet up with you after.
Yeah. So you head in as
I'm
the
gonna
guy-
go. I'm gonna go next to Jed and Lupin if they're both
yeah.
there.
So currently the people, are you in the waiting room? Who all's going to the waiting
Yeah.
room currently to prepare for their match? So Jed, Anton, are you
yes.
going? So yeah,
Yeah.
the 3 who are still in it, and the 4 of you technically. So the 3 of you are currently in the waiting room. As we'll do that after. So Baron, first things first. You walk up as he says, "All right, what match you betting on?"
Hold on a second. I need to change my spells.
All right, cool. Then we'll do it for the 3 of you. So yeah, Gretchen, you step in as you see Ponton and Jed already there.
Hey, Bonton. Hey, Jed. Ready for y'all's matches today?
A little
Ready, so
terrified.
I can read the room, so am I. So, how was your night, Ponton? What'd you do after the tournament?
Well, I ran into Aramis, and
Oh,
I got
she's
to
a
talk with Queen Morgan.
Cool.
It was interesting.
Yeah, we had an interesting night too. Is Lupin in the room?
No, he's not. He's sitting with the others in the stands.
Okay, yeah. Lupin started. I wasn't here for the first part, but he started writing all of his problems on himself with permanent marker. And then we shared some beers, and then that's all I remember.
Is it still?
I didn't see him as I was getting up. Can I like take a peek from like my waiting room up to the stands and see if
You woke up. He got rid of it with magic afterwards.
Okay. He's clean now, I believe. I'm gonna start fiddling with my spells too because I had a spell set up for this fight.
Awesome. Baron, before all this, you head up to the betting area as the betting man says, "Hello, welcome to the betting area.
Yes,
What bet will you be
and
placing?"
I'd like to say that I have disguised myself as. Do you remember the goblin from session 1 that I gave a poison dagger to, Caitlin? I have disguised myself as Caitlin.
Hell yeah, bringing back an oldie but a goodie.
Yep. So I walk up and I'm like, "Hello. I would like to bet on. Gretchen. As a supporter of goblin rights, I want to. You know, I'm hoping he wins, and I would like to get some. You know, for the sake of goblin rights everywhere, and I would like to bet.
Okay,
50.
that makes sense.
I would like to bet 50 gold.
50. All right, second bet for the goblin. Cool. All right. If he wins, you double it.
Thank you. And I walk out of the room, disguise myself, and then put on a hood, my hood or whatever, and walk back in.
You walk into the waiting room, I assume?
No. I'm walking back into the betting room. Hold on.
Fucking madman.
This is so fucking Uncut Gems.
Hello? My name is, John. John Boggers.
Roll deception.
Okay.
Are you using all your spell slots on this guy?
No, this isn't a
No, this isn't a
spell.
spell.
I'm just straight
What?
up
This is-
walking up. I'm just straight up walking in a hood using a different voice, hoping he doesn't recognize me.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. 7.
Let's see what he rolls. He steps forward and says, "Do I know you?" Probably nothing. Money's money. Anyway, what would you like to bet?
Yes, I would like to bet 20 gold on.
You rolled a 4.
I would like to bet 20 gold on the Baron. He's a weapons dealer, so I assume he knows how to use his weapons.
Some sense. How much money would you like to bet on him?
I already said 20 gold. Here you go.
All right. And you get a double that if he wins.
Yep. Cool.
Here's your ticket. And he give you a ticket for the last one. Sorry for everything.
Thank you. Goodbye. And I walk out and head to the waiting room.
I said Big B loggers, not Bilbo loggers.
No. I know. I was just saying a.
This is me because
as you step in, Baron. At the same time, a little reporter man walks in and says, "Jed, hey Jed,
Oi.
would you like to do an interview with your future opponent? We would like to interview both of you before your big fight."
Sure.
All right, come with me. As he takes you and says, "Woo, let's go!" And he runs you into this area with 3 chairs. There's a little goblin man sitting there saying, "Hello there. My name is Jommy Jimmy. I am a goblin reporter of sorts, and we are live with as it's just for an audience of some people, like 20 or 30 people, with our 2. Oh, and there he is, the man in question, Jed, along with his opponent Lyron. As Lyron's just kind of sitting there in one of the other chairs.
Can I make a perception check on Lyron to see if this is the Lyron who I've fought before?
Oh, yeah, roll me perception. Call it an insight check, actually. If that's okay.
Okay.
I think that'd be more accurate.
Oh, 7.
The Lyron you fought before, you've learned someone who can take many shapes, many forms. Very well could be, but with that, there's really no telling. But it's not enough to loosen your guard.
Okay. I sit.
So, Lyran, what is the boon that you've asked for? I don't have any reason to tell you. Interesting. Jet, what is the boon you've asked for?
It's confidential.
You guys are mysterious. So, have you two met before? I sense some tension. No.
Can't say that we have.
Are you two familiar with each other? Yeah,
What difference does
in
that
a way.
make?
Lyran says. I've heard of you.
I would say it makes much of a difference whether I know her or not. I don't plan to lose this upcoming battle.
It goes for me too. Wow, you could cut the tension here with a knife.
Ooh.
That's we picked the wrong people. Hey, next time we get the goblin and the dwarf. I think they're funny. All right. Well, this was scary. I hope the two of you don't kill each other. As he's like, okay then. Bye. You two kind of walk off, and Jed, you I assume go back to your waiting room.
Yes.
All right. You kind of re-enter.
Yeah, that was strange.
Is this the same waiting room where
How
me and
so?
Ponson are in?
Yeah. You
Okay.
all four of you are in the same waiting room.
I had to sit uncomfortably close to that Lyran. She's a shapeshifter, so I can't be sure if it is her, but
It is true.
I will treat the upcoming battle as though it is.
Well,
Baron, Ponton,
assured
you-
me that it was.
Yeah,
not.
you ran into her at her apartment, right? You followed that man the day we got to the city.
Yes, I went to her apartment in disguise, and it doesn't seem to be the same woman. Now, as you said, she can shapeshift, so
That is
we
true.
can't be 100% sure, but it doesn't seem to be the same woman.
Dang. Also, I'd like to mention Gretchen is like fiddling with his cannon.
Still, Jed, I'd advise you to be careful out there.
We'll be cheering you on, man. Speaking of Baron, is Hux here?
No, this is all the people. As finally, someone comes in and says, "Well, Jed, it's your time. The rest of you have to finish the Guardian. This is going to be a doozy."
And like pat Jed on the back. I'm
Alright.
like,
I go out.
good luck, bud.
All right, you step out as you walk in forward as it is tension you could cut with a knife here once again as Lyran sits there looking at you and everyone's cheering in the crowds as Lyran says, "Bet you're wondering who I am, right?"
I am indeed.
Are we-
Lyran. Who could that be? I assure you, not the person you necessarily think I am, but you might be familiar with my work. I thought the name might spark some interest, and lo and behold, it did. Thought it might increase my chances of getting in. Thought the disciples might try to manipulate my way into this tournament if I put the name of their leader. And look, it worked. Anyway, as a mask comes off and like it's kind of, so you know those Ben 10 masks that like disguise your entire body. That as she takes it off and drops to the ground, you see a young goblin woman with black hair named Kate.
Oh.
Name.
Name
Wait, did you say?
We're in the
Yeah,
audience
I
at
hear
this
you,
point.
everyone
We're-
is talking.
A young goblin woman named Caitlin stare at you. Says, "Hello."
Am I
Jed?
supposed to know who you are?
No, but I know you. See, I came to this city and I heard all about the legendary goblin killer himself, Jed. You've killed many of my people, haven't you?
Are we in the stands?
Yeah.
I have, yes.
Yeah. This is not spoken into the microphone. though.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, so we can't hear it.
Gretchen, you recognize Caitlin.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
Guys,
I also
I-
recognize Caitlin.
guys,
I'm like, wait, she's in the tournament?
can I?
That could be a.
You know her?
Fully, Caitlin, I have killed many of your people.
I've
I do not deny
met
this.
her before.
Tell me, Jed, when you slice one of my people's heads off, do you feel anything?
There was a
This is
time
not
I
looking
didn't.
good, guys.
A long time. That time has ended, but if you declare this a death match, I may have to take the last goblin life I ever will.
Oh.
I yell out, guys, don't make it a death match. I'm fixing him, I swear. It's taking me a
Serious?
bit.
Listen,
The
Caitlin,
chance that you'd lose in 10 minutes is worth taking my life over.
I don't want to kill you. I don't. But if you challenge me to a death match, I need to win this tournament.
It's fine. I didn't come here to kill you. I
Hey,
came here
Mom.
to humiliate you.
Mom,
Very well.
can you make me a espresso shot, please?
I say we
Thank
should
you.
begin then.
As she looks at you and says, "You viewed us as lesser than dirt for a long time. What do you say to that?"
I have nothing to say. You're absolutely correct, I did.
Well then, let me prove you that I am a goblin warrior stronger than you could even imagine. As she kind of takes her stance and says, "I declare this a death match."
Oh.
Very well. Death match it is.
I'm just like
How is my bet gonna work now? I bet money as Caitlin.
Wait, did Baron say
I
that in
was so
character?
shocked when you chose to do that because Caitlin is fully here.
Did,
Oh my god.
did Jed say that in character?
Yeah, he just declared it. He just accepted.
No,
her
Baron.
death match.
Baron. Did he yell that?
Oh.
No, I didn't. I'm just like privately
No!
fuming in my
This
seat.
is-
Caitlin, what? Jed, what? Oh God.
She's here.
Fuck. I didn't think that she would know about Jed.
This is this was the central elevator pitch I had in my mind for this tournament. Was Jed confronting an actual goblin, who seeks revenge? Roll me initiative.
Alrighty.
Please.
I'm gonna make this box of doom just because.
Yeah, I'll make
I
my
just
box of
love-
things long.
I love that it now affects our stupid gambling subplot too.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
now it
god,
matters.
no!
Yikes.
Fuck roll 20.
Wait, what
Already?
happened?
He got a nat 1 and rolled 20.
Oh dear.
Motherfucker.
She didn't
Time
do well
for
either,
Jed
but
to die.
Well, she did higher than I did, and that's really all that matters.
Jed,
Yeah.
no.
Your turns.
I'm gonna pull up a calculator for her health.
Wow.
That's
Alright,
the
yeah,
system I
died
now
this
have.
battle.
Yeah, Jed is dead. Holy
Mhm.
shit.
I will say in a one-on-one battle, the nat 1 rule doesn't apply.
Oh, damn, okay.
Really?
You just
That's
go,
cool.
yeah. You just go last.
Nat 20 still are double, though.
I would say also no.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
just feel like that makes the most sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, cool. So she's up first as and then she kind of prepares both of her swords, and she's going to ready an action.
Alright.
You're posting.
Is that it for her turn?
Yeah, so she's more taking a defensive stance.
Alright, real quick, I want to have a look and see if Simon is in the stands.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a perception check.
I'm just gonna do a box of doom. I'm just gonna do everything in there this battle.
Yeah.
Alright.
These are weird. Green
6.
too.
Motherfucker.
It is a large crowd of people. Almost everyone is like so much of half the city looks like it's here. You can't find them.
God, I really don't want to roll and roll 20, but I have to.
Was
Okay, I guess for my turn, I'm gonna use Healing Hex on myself as a bonus action. I'm gonna punch myself in the chest.
All right, cool. You punch yourself as like a yellow orb kind of appears above your head.
If he punches himself, does he have to take damage?
I mean, I only take 1 damage.
Oh,
My
okay.
unarmed
Yeah.
strike is
His
very weak.
strength is
You
very
take one.
low.
Yeah, you take one damage from that.
Alright, so I will then use my action to latent the power this goblin.
All right.
Alright, please, please, please do better. Please. Come on. 15?
Misses.
Ah.
Please, come on, please don't. Okay.
Natural 20. That hits.
Mhm.
Roll damage.
Double
Alright,
counts, though,
roll
I'm guessing.
d10 plus 5. 22 damage.
Nice.
We
Nice.
love Sonic music.
Sonic Heroes, too.
Okay.
It's a good
Making
song.
the turn for the better.
Sonic
Oh,
Heroes is probably my
22
favorite
damage.
3D Sonic.
Yeah,
No,
do,
Sonic
do,
Heroes
do
is
that.
super
Do,
fun.
It doesn't hold up that well, but I'm very nostalgic for it, and I like.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, it's technically not that great, but.
And I probably won't get copyrighted
just
claim for
fun.
this song, too.
Yeah, no, it's a video game song. As it's now her turn. She's gonna try to. She pulls out one of her. She's takes one of her swords and tries to slash you with it.
Nat 20, I'm calling it now.
That would be funny.
19.
Does a 19 hit?
Oh.
It does.
No, Jed, Caitlin.
9 damage to you as she takes her other sword. Is going to try to hit you again.
Oh.
20.
Called that shit.
That is incredibly funny. 14 damage to you for the second attack. So you take 9 damage, then 14 damage. As she says, "Feel the power of my people surge through my blades." It is now your turn.
All right. Well, as a bonus action, I'm gonna try out this this healing hex. That's
Never done
3d8. All right. So I'm gonna heal myself for pretty bad 8 damage. I've had better, but I'm going to roll to hit her with latent punch.
Mod 20.
Dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
Okay, bet. That will be
Alright, keep dropping.
9 damage to her.
Dope.
And I'm gonna use Repelling Blast to knock her 10 feet back.
Okay.
And my second one, I'm just gonna use Latent Power.
All right.
Does 16 hit?
No, 16 misses.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Smart.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I bark inspiration jet at some point?
Yes, you can.
Jed.
You would have to yell into the crowd, so you can do that. We'll say you can do that right now.
All right. What would that be?
Roll me a performance check. And what do you yell out?
Let's see.
This is the first death match anyone has agreed to here.
Yeah.
Be careful, Jed. Show her how much you've changed.
Oh,
Please do that, Jed. I don't want to lose 2 friends today.
Aww.
15.
Yeah, honestly, Gretchen being here makes this so much more tense because you're like, this could potentially screw up their relationship as well.
This could screw up like so much shit for.
Cool.
Screws with everybody. It
Jed,
screws
roll
with
me
me
a
now.
roll me a perception check, DC 5 since 15. It's pretty decent enough. It's a pretty low.
Okay. Just a
Perception.
standard deception?
Perception.
Oh, perception. Okay. As long as I don't get a fucking 1.
Cool.
9.
You're able to hear it.
Oh.
As you now have bardic inspiration.
That'd be 8.
Nice, nice.
Hey, hey.
Nice, nice,
Thank you so
very
much.
nice.
You're gonna have to sip it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
So she's going to. And once again, kind of readies her stance with 2 swords, and kind of this time she kind of closes her eyes, and is just more anticipating an attack with her senses.
Can I Arcana check that?
Yeah, you can roll me an Arcana check.
Sure. So I'm mod for that. Oh dang. Nine.
I don't know. She's closing her eyes. That seems pretty stupid.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, you can roll me a perception check.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, natural 20. You fought many goblins. In terms of the strong ones, this is a common trick that they do, the warrior specifically, and she is without a one of probably the strongest goblins you've ever faced. It's kind of in a way to rely more on the senses in terms of a dodge, and in some cases can make them more adept at dodging attacks. Depending on the kind of attack. So she's anticipating your next move right now and thinks I'll be better off just trying to sense it than see it.
Alright then.
Is there a baby somewhere?
Alyssa, do you want to kill a baby during Jed's
Baby
fight?
for you to throw? Did you just ask if there's a baby?
Yeah, she's trying to throw a baby.
Sorry, sorry,
I'm gonna
sorry.
throw a baby in there?
Alright,
Throw
so
a
for
baby.
my,
It's a great strategy.
You just hear a
for
baby
my
crying
action,
somewhere.
I am going to dodge.
That is definitely not here. I don't
No.
know.
something I've never done before, but I'm gonna do it.
Cool. Will that apply for both of her attacks?
I believe so. I think that dodge applies for every attack you take in that turn.
Awesome, dope. And then what would you have to, is there any bonus actions you have to take?
I'll do Healing Hex again. Why not?
13 health back,
Okay,
too.
better.
Honestly, that's a really good spell for a one-on-one. I
It
didn't
is.
anticipate that.
Yeah.
As she's going to charge you now. And that means she rolls at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Alright. No, wait. So, I'll just roll another one then. Oh. What did I do wrong there?
Could just
Oh.
be slow.
Yeah. Cool. Misses. Her first attack. Second attack. What the fuck? Oh, I keep not putting spaces. Sorry, I'm learning how to do this. That also misses. As both her attacks miss. And kind of, she's going to, yeah, she's just kind of, once again, she closes her eyes and kind of starts breathing now. All right, you're up.
So it's a bonus action. So I'm just gonna latent punch her, I guess.
Cool. You roll at disadvantage right now.
All right. First roll, 17. Even that, I don't know if that hits. All right. 17.
A 17 misses.
You've rolled 3 nat 20s in like 3 rounds, Jed.
So
I know, but one of them is worthless.
she kind of has her eyes closed as she dodges the first one, and she just kind of keeps breathing in and out.
All right. So for my second latent punch, maybe come on. Okay, I'm not even. Just in case it's a nat 1, I guess. All right, 10.
Dope. As she's able to dodge both attacks.
All
This
right.
time she finally kind of opens her eyes, and you kind of see, since you rolled a nat 20 perception check, she's kind of struggling right now. Like that, she can do that, but it kind of takes something out of her. As she's like her eyes kind of flicker, and she like looks at you, and is now going to prepare an attack.
I'm gonna shout at Jed real quick. Can
Oh
I-
wait, yeah,
I-
yeah. What are you showing?
I yell at Jed. Don't do it, man! Please.
Does a 27 hit?
Definitely does.
I'm gonna re-up our music.
Hey Jack, can I ask you? Can I DM you a question about this? About the rules of this tournament that I?
Yes, and also as a fighter, she crits on 19s now, so that's actually a critical.
Oh dear.
So you
Oh,
that's
maybe
actually
a
22
fighter.
damage.
Not good.
And what's yeah, I'll.
Okay. So that's 22 damage. You said?
Yes, 22 damage to you.
Damn.
Fighters, really good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As she's going to do her second attack.
Can I make a perception check on Jed?
15. I assume that misses, right?
That just hits me.
Really?
Warlocks do not have good armor class.
Do you not have like mage armor on right now?
No, I do, but I only have a +2 dexterity modifier.
Also, he doesn't.
Her second
have
attack, so she slashes you, does 10 damage.
Shit.
Can I make a perception check on Jed and like
Yes, you can
his
make a
like
perception.
state of like being, I guess. What is my perception mod? Oh, 0. Okay, this will be easy.
Roll d20.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Damn.
That's dope. Jed, how you doing right now?
I'm.
You can
below
DM
half
me.
health. I'm starting to struggle.
Okay. Gretchen is getting really, really worried. Like, just like pure dread in his face.
Alright, so is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn. Actually, I have a fighter question for you guys. How much do you heal second wind for?
It's a D10 plus their, I believe it's their fighter level.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let me double check that real quickly.
No, he's right. I
I
just
think
played
so.
backwards.
Yeah.
Cool. She heals herself.
Second wind.
Second one's really good.
Alright, so
Good,
at this
great.
point, I will say
Actually,
I wasn't planning on pulling this out, but here we go, and I cast Mirror Image.
Yo!
Here we go.
All right, here they
You're
come.
really gonna kill this woman while saying, "Oi, hello, I'm going to kill you." Aiden, to answer your question, yes.
Okay, what was my question? So I do have to?
Oh no. That choice you asked, that is what. Oh, I thought you said no. If you do that, you will be.
Oh, interesting.
Alright.
By us being in the audience, are we on like the sidelines or are we in like the pews?
You guys are, because you're all participating. You get pretty prime seats.
All right.
You can choose to.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah. What's up?
What would happen if someone from the audience tried to make an attack?
What?
Just hypothetically.
That would be an attack.
What would happen if I threw
Roll
a
me
baby?
insight. Roll me insight
Great.
first. Let's see. Box of Doom insight.
Box
Yeah.
of Doom insight?
Rolls
Okay,
Nat
hold
1,
on.
jumps into the battle yelling, "Where is she?"
I bet Myra's gonna get a nat 22 just following tradition of this fight so
If it's
far.
a nat 1, that'd be really funny though.
That's also a Myra tradition.
Yeah.
Can I throw a baby into
Roll
My
me
question.
That would only bait Myra out of the pews, guys.
My
Come
question
on.
to you, Jack, though, would I know this?
Would you know what?
Would I know if, like, it's okay if someone from the audience attacks the two
You can also roll me insight if you want.
Well, I'm not going to do it. I'm just asking if I innately know it or not.
Hey, Jack,
No,
I'm
you
gonna.
don't, Nate.
I
I'm gonna-
don't? Okay.
A 7?
Yeah.
No idea if it would be frowned upon or liked. It's not. So with a 7, you don't know. That's not a I should or shouldn't do this. It's a I don't know.
I don't know.
Jack, I'm gonna DM you something too, real quick.
Yeah. This is probably the most stressful fight so far. Weren't wrong. But what is funny is you kept saying like I'm gonna get whomped because it's Lyran, and in my head I was like, no, it's Caitlyn, man. You could probably do it. What I
Why
wasn't
is my
anticipating
spell
was
check
you
on?
agreeing to a death match, which makes sense. But I was
Yeah.
like, this is infinitely more stressful now. All right. Is
Okay.
it? Yeah, it's your turn now, Jed. Also.
Alright. Wait, what did she do after I cast Mirror Image?
Oh right, you cast.
Actually, wait, no, I haven't finished my turn. I'm.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me get the squad up. What do they say?
Is there ever more
well,
than
you know, it's
4?
the boys. It's just standard old Jod, Jad, Heyday, and
Lupon?
Jade's sitting this one out. It's gonna be Jide this time.
Jide? Okay.
It's all the same guys, but one comes out and he's like, "Oh, it's me, Jide."
No. No.
So?
No.
This is what I'm going to mark as. I'm just gonna make sure that it's marked.
This is another example of fly bitch. All right. This is me fully throwing you guys off and saying fly.
Well, this is also. I do have a question. Like, your marking one is purple, because that's you, of course.
Oh,
but
nice.
which one are you?
Dope. Yeah, you get 16 health back.
All right. What did you ask? Which one to what?
Which one are you? I want to know, Jide. Like, which one?
You guys will find out.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stop trying to type Joe.
I have a question. How long does Hex last for?
How much is what?
How long does Hex last?
Normally an hour.
Dope. Yeah. I'm realizing I gave you a really fucking broken ability that you thought was bad.
Yeah, I mean, for 1v1s, it's kind of really good.
Yeah, it's godlike. Well, because it doesn't cast any spell slots. Really, for every health.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it
I
only
might need
costs
to-
one. For the
Don't be
whole thing.
surprised if I have to nerf it.
No, I feel
Because
it.
it is a
I feel
homebrew
it.
ability, and I'm like, for 1v1s, it's, you know, you can kind of heal. I mean, it makes it harder, definitely.
Hey, Jack, I DM'd you another thing. Can you just clarify
Okay,
it for me real quick?
Roll me insight for that one, Lou.
Okay. What's my insight?
Jack, can
Also
I ask?
0. Sorry.
What? What'd
Can
you roll?
I? Nice.
Oh.
Fine. Here's my answer to that. It's not necessarily me saying you should. It's me saying like you don't know, like, but you know. Yeah.
Is there a ref I could talk to?
No, the ref is down there.
What if I go down there? Not on the field. Is he on the field? Is what I'm asking.
You would probably be pulled out, but you could try. What's your question, Alyssa? Everyone's really worried right now. I'm worried too.
From where we're sitting, would we say we're about 90 feet away from the battle?
Yeah, you're about 90 feet away.
Well, can I cast Hunter's Mark on Caitlin?
Yeah.
Cool.
Wouldn't that only work for? Oh God.
It's only
Yep.
gonna work for her.
Oh God.
Yep.
Wait,
This is where we are right now, guys.
Can we wait? Can all of us see this? That she's doing this?
Wait, hold
What
on.
if-
Hunter's Mark tells you.
what did Myra just do?
You just cast Hunter's Mark on Caitlin.
Is this a
Means
thing that I
she
can
gets
notice?
bonus
Yeah, can I perceive?
Lord.
Can I try
I don't
to?
know if you can. Will, you played Ranger most recently. Do people know when you cast Hunter's Mark? I don't think they do.
I don't.
I think that's more you being like, this is my
because
target.
it's like it's like a.
Can we definitely? If
preferred prey is what it is.
if
No,
I'm
unless
next
Myra
to
said
Myra,
something, there's nothing that you would. There's nothing that
Yeah.
would stand out about that.
if I'm next to
Oh,
Myra
okay.
and she shoots a bow, will I notice that, or do I have to
Yes,
like make
if
a
Myra
perception
shoots a
check
bow,
on a
you-
bow?
Who says I'm gonna shoot a bow?
Oh no.
What the fuck? Are
The
you
panic
This
in
is-
everyone.
Hilarious. All right,
God.
Jed,
Now I have to.
does that conclude your turn?
doing?
Parents just like my money. No.
Yes, it does.
That was
Reason
action
why you're
bonus
marked
action.
off the
As
list.
she looks at you and just says, "Cool, 4 of you to kill." As she is going to roll to, and then you. So let's see if she hits first. 24. All right, roll to see which one she hits.
Let me refresh myself on how this works. I think if I roll a 6 or below, she hits me, and it's a flat d20. Let me just check. 6 or higher to change it to a duplicate. Motherfucker.
Awesome. As you are going to take
Oy oy oy.
Wow.
7 damage. She's going to go in for another attack. Let's see if she hits. 25. Roll a d. All right, cool. She gets a duplicate this time. Who goes away?
Oh, hey, down again.
She says, "That felt fucking therapeutic." Once again, she's gonna close her eyes and try to focus in.
Can I make a perception check on to see how Caitlin's doing?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Sorry, I keep
Can
on.
I
I'm
make a check to see how much
So
more
many-
she can do this?
Yeah, sure.
13.
Is that insight?
Yeah, we'll call it insight.
8.
8. So for Aiden, there's really no telling. It's less that this is a ability. It's more of a game of rock paper scissors. Because of the nat 20 earlier, I'm going to give you this. It's more of a game of. If you do things wrong, she's in trouble. If you do things the way she wants you to, she's fine.
So repeat that last part again.
So it's less of a spell and more of a game of rock paper scissors.
Let's see. All right, let me turn down the music. Okay. So for this next turn, I guess I'm gonna.
Luke, what were you? How
I
she's
want.
doing?
Yeah, how she's doing.
With the 13, you can tell she's not below half.
Okay. All right.
Yikes.
I'm gonna move here, and
Smart.
I'm gonna roll to latent punch her.
Cool, roll to hit.
Is this
And you do so at
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll them both simultaneously then. 21.
21 hits.
Okay, bet. Roll d12. 16 damage.
That's a.
Oh,
That is a whole.
Oof.
Jed's a
Right.
strong one.
He is.
Cool.
Push her back.
As anything else you'd like to do?
I want to push her back with
right.
repelling blast, and
Alright.
I'm gonna make my second hit latent power. So
Cool. Do so normally.
Oh, so it's not a disadvantage anymore?
Nope.
Oh, okay. 23.
Awesome. Roll damage.
12 damage.
Dope.
Alright.
Alright, I've only used 5 of my movements. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that is where I'm gonna end my turn. I feel bad using Healing Hex every single turn.
Oh, don't feel bad.
Gretchen's...
I just don't want to feel like I'm breaking the encounter.
Gretchen's trying to, like, make his way not onto the field, but, like, close to the sidelines.
Yeah, I'm going to say... Oh my god. I'm going to say that once, from now on, if you get up to 3/4 of your HP, Healing Hex disappears and it's going to cost another spell slot to do.
I see. Okay.
That's
fair.
what we're going to tentatively call it.
Alright.
Yeah. As it is now Caitlin's turn, she's kind of breathing heavily, and she kind of this time she's going to close her eyes once again before her attack. No, she's not. She's not going to do that. She pulls out a dagger and looks at you, Baron, and just nods and throws it at Jed.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Lux's dagger.
Missing.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Can I make a perception check on that dagger?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
You wouldn't know it's the dagger Baron gave her. You weren't.
No, but is it, like, the same make and model? Would I notice that? That's what I'm trying to notice. If
Would
it's, like,
you
the same
think
looking
that it's
dagger.
you weren't there when Baron gave it to her.
Well, I'm just saying, if it's the same
make and model as what?
the poison dagger.
Oh, the one I got from the disciple
go for
box.
it.
Yeah, if Gretchen notices that those two are the same dagger,
Yeah,
he's gonna be like,
Natural 20. That's great. It's not the same dagger. The
Okay.
Baron gave her a different dagger.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I gave
Alright.
her one of Hux's daggers, I think.
Yep. You did.
Alrighty.
As for her second attack, she pulls out a different dagger.
I'm not
Throw it at
gonna
you.
do that.
Missing also. As this time she's going to once again second wind. Yes, she
I
can do
think you can only do second one once.
Nope, not D20. That'd be godlike.
Wow. I didn't know you could do second wind more than once.
Not usually.
Oh.
That's fine, yeah.
She's a bit of a different fighter.
Interesting.
But it didn't go that well.
Right.
Yeah. You're back up, Jed.
Okay, I'm gonna move down here, and I'm going to pick up the dagger she threw and kind of... Would inspecting it be an action or bonus action or anything like that?
Passively inspecting it would be a bonus action. Fully inspecting it would be an action.
I'm gonna passively inspect it.
Roll me investigate. I'll call it.
All right. 17.
It looks like it was once poisonous, but has since the poison has been removed, as if it was already used or something.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just going to pocket that.
Cool.
All right, and then I'm going to, what was that, 5 feet? No, that was 10. So I'm going to move 15, let me move 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to latent power this bitch.
Dope.
I have a question, Jack.
Yeah, what's up?
What would it take to make them pause the fight? Like, to make the people running it be like, hey, pause, like some sort of out of weird distraction type
An
thing.
attack on someone not fighting.
Okay.
So does
Oh,
a d20 plus
no.
8 hit? Or sorry, does a 23 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, bet.
Gretchen.
Okay, 15
That's good.
damage.
Great.
All right, and for my second beam, God, I'm actually rolling well now. I deserve that. Okay.
Roll me a d20 luck check.
7.
You accidentally hit one of your shadow clones.
Oh no! It goes right into Jod's face. He says, "Oh, that might be a problem," and he spontaneously disappears.
That's great. I love that. That's
Did Jed just shoot Jed? I need to get down there. Gretchen's gonna try to make his way to the sideline.
I'm gonna follow Gretchen.
Cool. What do you guys both do?
I'm coming too.
What do you guys both do at the sidelines? What do you
I just try to make my way to the sidelines. I'm not gonna.
Wait. Who's going over there?
You guys are
Everyone.
basically already at the sidelines with where your chairs are. Like, it's really just like kind of.
Okay. I'm like imagining this is like a soccer game or like a football game, and the people are like there with like the camera, like.
Oh, like into okay, yeah. So, you're gonna jump over the railing?
I'm not gonna jump over the not onto the. Is there like a sideline area of the field like where people are?
Nowhere that you guys would be allowed to go right now.
All right. Just to however to the closest of the side of the field I can get.
I'm viewing it as like a coliseum
Yeah,
where
it's like
there's
a
an
coliseum.
arena in the middle.
Okay.
Railing.
Um,
And if you want to get into like this grassy area, you'd have to jump over the railing.
Is the grassy area on the field technically?
Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna get really close to the side. I'm not trying to jump in yet.
interesting.
Dope.
I just didn't. I had a different imagination of the field.
As she kind of sits there and she looks battered, and as blood kind of starts dripping out of her mouth.
I'm going to. Can I start to prepare my unseen servant?
Yeah, sure.
It's 10
Planning
minutes.
some
I'll
shenanigans.
take 10 minutes. So.
Okay,
Caitlin!
well, I don't know how this battle's gonna go in the next 10 minutes, but I'm gonna start
Jed.
preparing it.
Oh my god.
I want to cast a spell.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to cast?
Wait, are
I
there
want to cast on myself, Pass Without a Trace, and this lasts for up to an hour. 'cause it's a con.
mother?
Cool, that gives you
Boy,
advantage on
here we
stealth
go.
checks. Well,
Who's gonna interfere with the thing first? Me or Myra?
I think everyone other than Ponton and Hux are currently trying to interfere.
No,
Hux gave Bardic Inspiration earlier.
Oh yeah, so everyone but Ponton's trying to interfere.
If the refs could tell that Bardic Inspiration was being used for one side, I'm pretty sure they would very much be
As
like.
she ums herself, and she's like, I fucking hate doing this. As part of her body kind of starts forming into another version of herself, as another one as another one sits right next to her, and she says, "You're up."
And she's off
She
grid.
stabs herself, falls to the ground dead. As the other one says, "Figured."
Jed, what, Caitlin?
What?
What in the
Caitlin!
name of?
Can I make an Arcana check
and
on
that
that?
will consume her entire turn.
Can
What
I?
did she just do? Can I make a check to see what the?
Yeah, I would like to make
Yeah,
another
I
check,
wanna
whatever
do
kind of
the
check that
same.
is. I want to make it.
Every time Kaylin does something, I was like, "Write it down! Write it down!"
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm the one fighting her.
Oh yeah, no. Now everyone else is just like, "What's happening?"
So what kind of check is that?
Whatever you want it to be.
what?
Can I just add like a D100 to that then?
I mean, whatever, like you would, like any intelligence.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Not like, oh, I'll do persuasion, but like, you could argue if you're trying to do insight, investigation.
I'll do insight.
I think I'm going to do investigation.
2.
If you are in the stands and don't know Caitlin, so everyone other than Gretchen, you do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay,
Quick
let's
question.
see
Quick
why
question.
we're
Quick
not
question.
I'm gonna roll as well for insight.
This is just a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Could source magic be detected using a religion check?
No.
12.
Good question.
Damn it.
12. Dope.
Well,
What do
I
you-
rolled a 6, so just ignore me.
What do you want to figure out, Fontaine?
Well, I want to know what the hell that was, because I've never seen that before.
No idea.
12?
No
Would this
clue?
be?
Okay.
It's not a magic spell.
It's not a spell.
No.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is
Can
survival?
I at least tell what it's done exactly, besides just cloning
There
herself?
are now, there's now 2 Caitlins, one of them's dead.
Okay.
Would I recognize this as any
Yeah,
kind of
you
like
can do an insight
goblin
check on
thing?
Caitlin's dead body. It's not a goblin thing, Luke.
It's
No.
not a goblin thing. Okay.
Yeah, roll me insight, Alyssa.
Who can do it?
Did I do that in roll 20?
Yes, please.
Gretchen's
do.
like, can I do that?
I think all of our Coliseum rolls are in roll 20 now.
Okay.
Oi, oi, oi! Fuck.
This is going for so long. Holy crap.
Sorry.
Wait, what is Myra doing?
The
right
reason
now?
it's been going for long is because every time Caitlin does something, everyone makes an insight check.
That's true.
I'm making an
I think this is the
Arcana. I'm just
first
gonna
one.
make an Arcana.
Cool.
I think it's definitely magic of
It's
some
something
use.
you've never seen before.
Cool.
What is 23 with advantage? Or for
with
Arcana. This is an Arcana.
Oh. I never said you have advantage. I said you roll it normally.
Oh, I thought you said you rolled at
No, everyone
advantage
knows
if
that
I
it's
knew
advantage
Caitlin.
Except for you. That's
All right.
what I said.
Is it still 17 because that's technically the first d20 then?
Yeah, whatever's. Yeah, we'll call it 17.
All right. Plus 6, 23. 23 and an Arcana check.
You've never known Caitlin to have this ability. This is not magic.
This is not magic. Okay.
So it's your turn, Jed. If you guys will let Aiden.
No,
go.
yeah, no.
No, I
It's
have more
interest-
insight checks I want to do.
Aiden, you're
Oh
up.
my god.
All right, I'm just gonna latent power this new creature.
Cool.
All right. Mod 23.
Yeah.
I'm finally rolling well. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay. 15 damage on the first beam.
Dope as frick.
20 plus 8. The second beam is an 11. That doesn't hit. Alright. At least I assume it doesn't. I assume the clone has the same AC, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
I'm gonna move back a bit on my turn. 5, 10, 15, and that'll be it.
Only 15.
As she kind of looks at this, she looks at her dead body and says, "Well, looks like this is the end of the line. Might as well go out doing the thing I love most."
I'm going to. Can I do anything right now, or is this still Caitlin's turn from like the sideline?
It's her turn as she is now going to close her eyes and pulls her swords out and kind of is ready. Yeah. If you want to do something, Luke, what would you like to do?
I want to run up to like I just say like right here, and I kind of want to try to get her attention. I want to get her attention.
Cool. So you're gonna have to roll me an acrobatics check to try to dodge all the people trying to grab you because you just ran into the field.
Oh, right here.
This is like someone running in the middle of a soccer game and being. 'cause
Okay.
this is like a
Well,
square
I'm not. I'm
inside the
not
field.
running up to her. I'm like running.
Oh, then you're still in the stands.
Yeah, I'm like just running like on the side of the pedestals.
Okay, so I'm
You're in
gonna.
the same place you
Guys,
were before.
All of this stuff is the grass. Like this is the grass.
Oh, okay. I
Oh.
was just confused.
It
I
is
thought
like a Dragon Ball tournament.
I thought this was okay.
No, it's not.
Okay, if
You
this is
can-
okay,
you
this is
can
a
try.
Dragon Ball tournament. Okay, that's a
Oh.
lot easier image in my head.
That's easy to picture. Okay.
Gretchen,
I love that that's what makes it clear to
Myra?
everybody.
Oh, that's.
if you want, I can do you a favor.
What kind of favor? What the fuck would you do?
I can help it make you easier so that you can sneak onto the field and maybe, you know,
I
do what
what?
you need to do.
I wasn't trying to sneak on the field. I just want to get to my friend.
Yeah, I can let you get to your friend by doing that. Do you see how fucking far away they are?
How
It is
far
now
away are
Aiden-
we?
It is now Jed's turn.
How far away are we? Sorry.
Alright.
It'd take about a
Chaos.
turn to like next. If you started now, you could get their next turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try latent power again. Is that at disadvantage?
Yes, it is.
Alright. I'm just
So,
gonna
okay,
have
I'd
to
like to
myself.
ask, because that exchange was strange, are Myra and Gretchen on the field now?
No, they're not.
Yeah,
I
because
thought
I'm
they were.
really I'm
Okay,
trying to stay off the
Roll
field, but
a
I'm,
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That hits.
Alright, bet. D10 plus 5. 12 damage on the first
Alright.
one.
Do you want to kill her?
I want to definitely knock her down, but I want to... I don't want this to be the lethal blow, but I definitely want it to incapacitate her.
All right. Cool. As you knock her out, and the audience begins cheering.
Oh.
Alright.
The announcer comes
Jed!
up and says, "It is not over until one of them is dead."
Jed. I'm at the, Can I try to yell to Jed?
You can try. Yeah.
Alright.
Jed, don't do it. Don't be the person you were.
I walk up to the goblin.
Oh boy.
She looks at you, or like she's kind of unconscious. And she doesn't. Her eyes kind of start to flicker open, and she looks at you and says, "Just do it."
Can I
You
use
called this a
fu-
death match, not me.
Can I use Firebolt into the audience right now?
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
I'm trying to have a moment here, Coleman.
Trust me. Shut up. I'm
Into-
doing a thing. I'm
into the
doing a
audience?
thing. No, not the audience. Sorry, into the playing field. Like near
Roll
where
me-
they
roll
are
me
to
insight.
set the
Roll me
ground on
insight.
fire.
Roll me insight.
And I was really
Sorry,
gonna have a
Jed.
moment there.
Sorry,
Aw.
Hayden.
Aaron really do be ruining Jed's moment.
Whoa.
Insight.
You could get a nat 1 and then just...
I got a 9.
Doing this will get you disqualified.
What if can I do it in such a way that they can't tell where it came from?
You could try, but you need to prepare that. As Jed, you're continuing to talk to her. I will ask you again after a little bit into the conversation. Do you begin to try to prepare a sneaky way to do it?
Yes.
All right, cool, Jed. You're continuing to talk to her. So what do you say?
Why did you call this a death match?
She smiles and looks at you and says, "Like I said, I didn't want to kill you. I wanted to humiliate you. I thought if I could beat you while you were trying to kill me at your strongest, then in the last moment, I would spare you, and you would see that we goblins aren't so bad."
Caitlin, I've changed because of, and I kind of gesture to Gretchen.
At this point, Gretchen's just like crying.
You
Oh.
declared this a death match. You understand that if I let you live, I'm disqualified.
Yeah, I know.
Very well then. I stand up and I yell to the announcer, I resign from the tournament.
Jed! Caitlin!
As
And
Caitlin
at this
looks at
point,
you like,
I guess I don't need my fireballs anymore.
at this
don't worry.
point, I point to the party and say, one of you needs to win this. This is a life I refuse to take, not for anything. So, one of you needs to win this battle. Do you understand?
At this point, I'm just running straight to Jed and Caitlin.
yeah, it's kind of too chaotic right now for anyone to even stop you. You run onto the field.
I hear this from Jed. I'm like, Jed, thank you. And I run over to Caitlin. Caitlin, wakey, Caitlin.
She's already awake because she like looks to you, Jed, and she says, "Why?"
Because I won't take a life. Not yours, not anyone's. For a long time, I had the misconception of what a life meant and what constituted it. But I no longer do. I will not take your life. And, well, the only life I might take is Lyran herself. Of all of those she's taken from me and everyone else.
I came here to ruin you, and you just disqualified yourself? For me?
I guess I had a point to make. I'm no longer that man who will murder the first goblin he sees or anything like that. I think I've changed. And, well, if proving it to you means getting disqualified from the tournament, then this is it. This is how I prove it.
She smiles at you and says, "Well, will you let me repay the favor?
How's that?
I used a poison dagger," she says, as she grabs one of the daggers and says, "It's gone now, but as you can see," she walks over to one of the announcers and says, "By pressing this compartment here, it releases the poison. I pressed it and tried to throw it at this man." As they all look and they're like, well, I don't know how this works. He already disqualified himself." "Well, he didn't cheat, and I did. Jed, it's your call here. Do you want to keep going, or do you want her to take your place? I don't know how this works."
Tell me, young lady, what is your boon that you requested?
Huh? Oh, I requested goblin rights to become a worldwide thing. But I know what you're doing. You're trying to move in on the disciples, right?
I am. It seems that the fate of Satan is at stake, and if I don't do that, then we might be in grave danger. But I promise you, one day you will be seen just as much of a person as I or anyone else. I will make sure of it, Caitlin.
Thanks. You're not bad. For a human, she says, smiling.
Very well then, I will continue in the tournament.
She says, just so you know, I only disqualified myself because you're definitely stronger than me. That wasn't you kicked their ass for me, she says as she smiles and says, besides, you won that match fair and square. And she starts walking away as the announcer's like, so neither of them died? And he gets to keep going? What the fuck?
All right, so I have a few questions. I'm doing some.
At this point, like, just Baron explodes in fire in the audience or some shit.
Oh, no. I'm not going to prepare the firebolts anymore. That was... is my unseen servant ready, do you think, by now? It's got
not
a
been 10
10-minute prep.
Not
How
been
many minutes has it been?
Probably 5 more minutes are needed, maybe, at this point.
Damn it.
I have a feeling.
How long's the gap
Yeah.
between each match?
There's about 20 minutes between each match.
Okay, cool.
Clean up any blood or any shit.
I have a plan. I want to do something in between my match and the next one.
I want to try to reconnect with Caitlin real quickly and talk to
Yeah, you catch her as she's walking off.
Caitlin,
Hey, Gretchen.
I thought you were gonna die. What? You're in the tournament?
Yeah, I basically had this whole thing of like, I'm gonna go in the tournament and win rights for goblins, and then I found out Jed was entering, and I had these perceptions about him, but
Yeah, he
wrong, and also not a bad person, which I didn't
he used
know.
to. I'm happy to see you. Just like
Yeah, it's good to see you again too.
I had a letter sent, but I don't think it arrived yet. I'm actually.
How are the others? They doing okay?
No, the disciples of Beckard killed them. They tried to flee here, but they were caught. They were killed. We killed him. We killed the one who killed our people, but none of them survived.
All of them?
All of them, yes. And like I try to like hug her, and I'm just like, look, we got our revenge.
Did you bury them?
There were too many. I burned them. They were.
I'm gonna kill them.
The disciples.
Yeah.
They're in the city. They're in this tournament. I have the same goal.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm happy to see you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't die. Just stay safe, please.
Yeah, I need to go do something.
Go. Just please be safe.
Yeah. As she walks off.
I have a tournament to win. I'm gonna go up to. I'd like to also talk to Jed real quick.
Yeah, cool.
I am lurking. Where is Caitlin going? Because I'm gonna try to follow her.
Nice. As yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, she kind of walks off. She's kind of in like, she walks off to like her own private room. So like you could find it basically before you match.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
All right, cool. We're gonna start Gretchen. You find Jed.
Jed, oh my god. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Oh my god.
It's not me, Gretchen, it's you. If there's anyone who taught me how to better my ways, it was you.
But you made the choice to make yourself better.
That's a choice that I'm very glad that I made.
I'm glad you did too. Thank you for sparing Caitlin's life.
Yes.
It means more than you know. More than... Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you've come so far. it'll be an honor fighting you as in the tournament.
Ooh, cocky. I like it. All right, we're gonna take a little bit of an intermission here.
I would. Yeah, I really need to.
I'll be right back.
I haven't eaten today, so I'm gonna get a snack.
It's time for the Baron to do weird shit. Just wait.
Oh wow, it's oh wow, a lot of people left. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Because you all know how I have the mother told me that Morgan's life is in danger, correct?
Yeah.
I literally have made a list of all 5 of you, and I am circling and crossing out names to see which one of you I would actually tell. I will say, the last one in question is you, Coleman.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone else has decided.
The firebolt maneuver was a desperate attempt to stop the battle to stop Lyra.
Well, you didn't cast it, so I didn't notice shit.
Oh yeah. No. But the reason I asked about it is I wanted to stop her from dying, but then then that happened. So now
This is gonna be hilarious. It all depends on what you do at this point to see if you know.
Hey, Macarena. Usually,
it's gonna be hilarious.
Hey, Macarena.
Usually we have really climactic moments at the very end, but holy shit, Jed could have died an hour into this session.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're an hour in and we still have
2 hours. 2 hours.
Okay, we're 2 hours in. We still have 3 fights of this round.
Yeah.
One of them's an NPC fight, so it'll only take like a minute.
Yeah, but our fight is.
I wonder how our fight's gonna go.
Our fight's gonna be strange because I have money bet on you winning and then money bet on me winning.
For a hot moment, when you said the 50 gold, I thought you were gonna do something to make yourself lose so that you would gain infinitely more money.
Well, that's what I'm positioning myself into a position where I do get more money if I lose. So
and Gretchen would benefit too from that. I also have a strategy in all this.
Oh boy.
But I need.
You can do it.
I have to do certain things because of who I chose to bet as.
Yeah.
I'm working out a plan for that.
Yeah, that was really a giant curveball.
I'm just really glad I didn't have to do what I was thinking of.
What were you gonna do?
What were you gonna do?
So, I was going to try and use Pass Without a Trace so I could get on the battlefield so that if Jed was about to
Pass Without a Trace doesn't make you invisible.
I was going to go behind Caitlyn and try to shank her basically.
I was gonna try to.
That would have actually worked out for me because it would have stopped the battle, which is what
I wanted. I was really scared.
It would end up in the same situation as you trying to sneak through. What was it? The underground area where the king was? Where basically you'd be trying to sneak, but you'd still be seen because it's an open area.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. Pass Without a Trace works differently than that.
I thought it's an advantage on stealth, right?
You can't stealth check in an open room.
Yeah.
No, but it's... Hold on.
Sorry, no, you're good, Alyssa. Sorry. I'd love to be wrong. Because I don't know what Pass Without Trace is. I was planning on doing Create Bonfire because that has a range and it would have just allowed me to just kind of concentrate, which from the audience that would have been really hard to track.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah,
but also, now that I know the actual idea of how this field is laid out, it's really a lot easier.
Because how it works is it says a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and or your companions from detection for the duration. And each creature you choose within 30 feet of you or including you has a +10 bonus of dexterity or stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
That's...
Leaves behind no tracks or traces of its past.
That's really cool. I just don't know how that would work out in an... imagine you did that on a soccer field where you were, one of 3 people there.
I have no idea, but I was going to figure it out.
Yeah, that would have been... Yeah.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to go that way. That's really funny, because my original idea for the fight was... She wasn't going to declare it a deathmatch until I think her plan was to do. I was gonna have her be because that's what she was I'm here to humiliate you. But then he said if you declared a deathmatch, I'll have no choice but to say yes. Which I was well, of course, he would kill her because so he doesn't lose in 10. So just in case he doesn't lose in 10 rounds. And I was like, she would definitely be offended by that, and she said yes. And then I was like, okay, cool. So she'll like fight him, and if she wins, she'll just disqualify herself and be like, remember this. But instead, for it to end up
He
towards
disqualified him.
Yeah,
That was
I'm
so.
surprised Jet changed so fast. Because honestly, if Hazel was still alive,
it wasn't
I would've-
fast. It was Gretchen.
Well, yeah, I know.
Gretchen's the reason he changed, and like their one shot is kind of where you see that start to happen.
Yeah, I mean, we did room together on the train.
That's also true. Yeah, I totally disregard that because it's you were with
Yeah.
each other for 6 days.
There is a
that
spell.
I
Yeah,
just wasn't
sorry.
expecting it to go that way.
That was so fucking. I love
really
that.
happy it went the way it did. That was a nice.
That was
cinematic
so
moment.
nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
I hope you enjoyed it, Aiden.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did, but I definitely see why we need to nerf that spell.
Yeah.
3d12. That is a lot of d8s.
No, it's D.
3D,
It's 3D8.
D8.
I didn't think it was bad because Aiden never used it, and I'd be like, why not? And he's like, because it's too bad. And I'm like, well then, you can now use it on yourself. And then he was like, boom, 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 and I was like, wait, no.
This could be a
I
problem.
I think the change I might have in mind is when you use it on yourself, it's always like it might be a different amount of dice.
You're not.
But we'll figure it out. You're not fighting for the rest of the day, so we'll.
Or just
figure
make
it
it
out.
action. I don't know. Who says I'm not fighting?
Whoa.
Huh.
That's actually a really good idea. When you do it on yourself, it's an action. That's genius. Yeah, that works.
Aim's just
I
like,
see a
oh,
problem.
fuck it.
Yeah,
Because that way you can attack and heal at the same time. That
Yeah,
makes
I think
sense.
that's what's broken. That I can
yeah,
every turn.
definitely.
That makes
Because
per-
even
Boom, we
Because-
just solved it.
Yeah, because having
even, like,
being able to
my
heal
healing
and then attack
spells
on the same
are
turn
all actions.
makes it
Yeah.
very powerful. Because
No, yeah.
because imagine if the
Well, yeah,
spellcaster could do like guiding bolt and then do a cure wounds in the same
All right.
round. Yeah.
So we are gonna you catch up with Caitlin, Baron, as
Okay, so she's in her room.
yeah.
I'm gonna assume. I think my unseen servant is ready now, or I'll wait.
Yeah, it's
I'll-
ready.
Yeah. So I send it into the room with a rope. I have it lock the door, and then I have it tie her up. Or attempt to tie her up.
Excuse me? She says in her room. She's going to attempt to break free. She's not in a great state right now since she just had a fight. And she's who did this?
And I'm just standing outside. I open the door in my hood and come in my hood again to hide.
There's like a little fat dwarf with the hood.
Lock
Eiffel?
the door, though?
She says, looking at you, and she kind of.
Oh wait, you know what? I did lock the door.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna leave my unseen servant in there guarding the door, and not. I'll come back to that later. I just needed to tie her up for reasons.
Ow.
Okay. She's
What the
been through a
hell is
lot recently.
happening?
Awesome. We'll come back to her. She tries to break out again soon. Yeah, your fight's about to start soon. Baron. It's
Yeah,
kinda-
so I head to my fight. I head to
Cool.
the fight
She's
arena.
gonna roll out again. She climbs out and is going to attempt to open the door. Yeah, she kind of swings it open, but I think by this point you're done. She like looks around.
Wait, how long is the gap of time between now and?
I mean, do you run to your fight?
I'm not running. I just.
Oh yeah, cool. Then she opens the door and fully sees you and says, "Hey,
Uh,
you want this?"
hello. What's up?
She like walks up to you and says, "It's not a funny joke. Why the fuck did you do that?"
I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am.
Roll deception.
Oh god. A 10.
Oh, no.
Yes, you did. You're the only one around here.
I'm about to go on for my battle. Can I talk to you in a bit?
I would hope. Jeez.
Okay.
First time I can finally trust. I can trust all you guys. I need to fuck this shit. As you walk away, yeah. As the crowd
Cool.
gathers,
That did not work. Great.
Gretchen's
A
like
lot of your plans don't work.
at this point. Gretchen's prepared his Force Ballista, and can I cast one spell on myself?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I cast. I'm gonna cast Long Strider on myself.
Okay. Remind me what that does.
It adds 10 feet to your movement speed, and it lasts 1 hour, and it's not concentration
So
or
as
anything.
you prepare yourself to get ready for this fight, you see the Baron walk forward. As you are now both at the
Copyright claims.
Baron, let's do this. My Force
All
Ballista.
right. Bring it on.
This is gonna be fun. You did that thing I asked, right?
Yes, I placed my bet.
All right. Let's keep it fair. No deathmatch, right?
Yep, no death match.
Yeah, we both like eye the ref down, just like yeah,
Man,
no
you would get
deathmatch.
Such an advantage if you declared it a deathmatch, though, because the other would have to say no. So then you just win. You could win in 10 turns if you outrun.
No,
them.
I don't.
That's
I'm not-
way
strat.
too slimy. That's way too
That's
slimy.
such a good strat, though. Yeah, I know.
All right,
Cool. Yeah, both of you roll me initiative.
10.
Oh no.
Okay, I've been rolling like shit this game. Wait, do I need to roll it in roll 20?
All Coliseum roll.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know what? My dice have been rolling really bad anyway, so this is better anyway.
Because
what is it?
we said
Slash roll.
all rolls except damage in roll 20, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slash roll d20 plus. What is my initiative modifier? 1. Enter. This is good because my dice have been rolling. Oh my god. Alright, the bad luck has carried over here. I have not rolled above like a 7 all session. I could lose this. I'm glad I put a bunch of. Alright.
So, like the Baron like just starts running. He just like trips on a shoelace. Gretchen's just like, okay.
This is all a performance act,
You
I
fall
suppose.
prone.
As
Baron throwing the game.
you are up first. You are up first, Gretchen.
First thing I'm gonna do, I have my Force Ballista ready. Little correction. I thought it shot crossbow bolts. Actually, it just does force damage.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna roll to hit. Damn, does that hit?
Wait, what?
There's a
Sorry,
13
I
hit?
was in his. No, I have the chainmail. Put it back
Go.
on.
All right.
And that misses.
Gretchen's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30, 35, 40, and I'm gonna do Firebolt at you.
Whoa. You have 40 movement?
With Long Strider, yeah.
Oh.
So wait. Oh yeah, that's a bonus action to attack, so that makes sense.
Yeah. And I'm gonna Firebolt you. 23 hit.
Yes, that hits. I'm ready for the 1 damage, the 2 damage.
13 damage.
Oh wow, the one-time firebolt actually.
I was doing test rolls like way before this, just by myself, and it took so long for me to get a 10 on either
Of
roll.
all the arbitrary concepts, a test roll.
Alright, 13
Oh.
fire damage to you, Baron.
As
Alright,
Baron,
cool.
you are now up.
Okay, I will also use firebolt.
It's
What is
it's
it?
just gonna be 2 people shooting fire at each other this whole time.
D20 plus 5. Okay.
Actually, I had a plan. Didn't say how petty it was.
Plus 5. Enter.
Damn it.
What? Okay, what did I just do wrong? I did this. How did I do it right last time and wrong this time? Hold on.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna do a thing for you.
There we go. There we go. I just forgot a space. There we go. Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit, yeah.
All right.
You're gonna get max damage, I swear. You're gonna get
Damage
max
time.
damage, I'm saying it. This man's gonna get max damage.
2d10.
2d10, isn't that at least 20?
11.
11 damage.
That's not my character sheet.
I think there's like a 1% chance of max damage.
Well, I've also gotten
it's
lowest
very-
damage twice.
Yeah. Twice. Damn.
No, I got
Cool.
lowest damage on the
Baron?
ballista thing at some point.
So 11 damage.
Yep, I did that.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Baron?
I would like to hold
You
on.
want to like move or do a bonus
Let me-
action?
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Can't use two-weapon fighting in this scenario, but no, I'll move in closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Can you move diagonally? Okay, never
I
mind.
don't know why I have 35 movement.
I think it's a dwarf thing.
Yeah, it's a dwarf thing, I'm pretty sure.
Cool. Gretchen, you're up.
All right, same thing. First off, Force Ballista. 25.
Yes, that hits.
14 damage, and you
You
get
said no
blasted
thing.
back
That is
5
stop.
feet.
Man, why you're doing so much more damage? You're gonna win, maybe.
The Force Ballista is like the artificer's like biggest thing, and I've never used it.
Why did I think you guys were throwing?
I mean, Gretchen's in it to win it. We're just not going to try to kill each other.
My character is borderline throwing, so I really don't care.
Gretchen
that I'm
doesn't
taking
know that.
damage.
I will
and-
say, Luke, like, the second the last session ended, was like Sherlocking this fight. He was like DMing me, like, can I do this? Like, I'm gonna lose Coleman because he's been Sherlocking this fight.
Wow.
Main action?
He went in with he's like Batman. He's got prep time. You can't beat prep time.
I spent the whole time
hypotheticals.
gambling
Yeah.
and bargaining for a room.
Did you move back 5 feet because Force Ballista
Yes,
pushes
I
you
did.
back?
I
Okay,
did
cool.
move back 5 feet.
I'm going to, as an action, actually first, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40? Dang, okay, that actually doesn't put me as where I want to, but whatever. I'm going to do, I'm
Bro
gonna,
has 40 movement.
yeah, I have 30 plus Long Strider, put me up to 40.
Oh, dope.
I also have another cool bonus action trick that I don't want to use just yet. Right there, I'm gonna concentrate and put up a bonfire right there.
Okay.
What does that do?
Hold on, let me try to find it. Actually, I'm gonna put it right here on that square. If you're within 5 feet of it, you have to make a dex save if you move in and out, in or out of it, or into its like area of effect or out of its area effect. If you fail the dex save, you take 2d8 fire damage.
What's the range on it?
It's 5 feet. 5 feet, like,
No,
radius.
to cast it.
To cast it, 60 feet.
Cool.
He
And
has
then-
been preparing.
And then that's your thing.
It's Batman prep time. You better, if he wins this, Jed, you gotta also prep time him. You gotta prep man him.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, because it's gonna be. Oh,
No one can beat Luke if he have prep time.
If I think about it, if I'm like, what if I use
cool.
my goblin?
Baron, you're
What if
up.
I use my ability? Oh, that's a
Or is
good
there anything
idea.
else you have to do, Gretchen?
No, I already used my
Baron,
movement
you're
in
up.
action.
All right, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 50. I gotta do the dex save, right?
Dex 14. Yep.
Okay.
Wait, he didn't walk through it though, did he?
You walked out of its range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like opportunity attack.
All right, roll me a
kind of.
dex save.
Roll D20 plus what's my modifier? +1. Okay. 18.
That makes it. Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. So that was 5, 10. Oh no, that was 15. I'm at 15. 20, 25, 30, 35,
Ooh.
and I will swing my great axe at him.
Oh boy.
All right, roll the hit.
Does a 22 hit?
Not if I cast shield as a reaction.
Wait.
So I
think
believe.
you have to
can't
declare that
really-
before?
Once he's rolled, you can't. I don't think you.
Yeah,
can
I
cast-
think because I also have shield.
I think you would have to cast shield when he says, "I'm gonna hit you with my great axe." Am I
Yeah.
wrong about that?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure. Yeah.
I think it's result.
Which I'd like to say that I also have shield, so we should both like, if both of us want to wait a second before.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right? I don't
Sure.
think I'm
Yeah.
wrong about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
But I'm open to being
Yeah.
wrong because I don't.
Yeah,
know.
sure. So it says a reaction, so I don't know when that reaction would take place.
Yeah. I've had the same thing.
So
going
it would
on.
be, I'm gonna attack you with my great axe. I cast shield.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. Let's roll. Plus modifier. 8. Wait, no, 5.
D12 plus 8. Jeez.
D12 plus 5.
Okay.
9 damage.
All right.
And then I'll go for the same thing again.
Damn.
Oh, well, no, I gotta do another attack first. Hold on. There we go.
That
does
does
15
not
hit?
hit. Does not hit.
Dang, okay. My rolls have not been good today. What can I
Any
say?
bonus actions you want to take?
Nah. I'm going easy on it.
The
Okay.
Baron does not rage. Cool, Gretchen, you're up.
He ain't gonna rage when he's got money on the line and he's
Force
fighting his friends.
Ballista.
Like,
Force Ballista, you again. Does that hit?
no.
That doesn't hit?
No.
Okay. Can I...
That chainmail's good.
Damn, okay. Fuck.
Wait, yes it does. Yes it does. I'm
Yeah, I was gonna
stupid.
say, I don't remember it boosting you that hardcore.
Yeah.
No, I'm stupid.
Well, okay. Let me roll damage. Also push you back 5 feet. Oh my...
Now there's the damage I remember. 8 damage.
And I'm gonna dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
Holy... Wow, okay.
Yeah, because that attack is a bonus action, so he's able to dash. So.
Wow, okay.
Yep.
And
Alright, my turn.
dash is a main action, so yeah, you good. Also, the fire's gone. Once I break concentration, it dissipates.
Time for another firebolt.
Yes, you do that, Baron.
Natural 20.
Yeah, natural 20. 23, yeah,
Wow.
that hits.
Not bad.
Roll 2d10.
7.
Ooh.
7 damage.
I... Oh man,
Guess
you're
I'm
killing
gonna get
me,
tons
Baron.
of money, but be out of the tournament. Alright.
Money tournament. Money tournament.
Only you would make it to where you just don't have any care in the world for your match. The cool thing about these matches is that you're fighting someone and you're both trying to win, but now you just made a scenario where you don't care if you lose, and I kind of hate that. Like, think of the stakes that everyone was like on the edge of their seats during Jed's match. Like, what will happen?
Oh,
Now
no,
you're just
the Baron definitely still wants to win. If he loses, he doesn't get his task force.
That's true.
I'm just ensuring that no matter what happens, I get something out of it.
That's fair. Honestly, yeah, the task force would be good for Baron.
Oh boy.
Gretchen doesn't
cool.
know how much money he put on the line, so Gretchen's still trying to fight because he's really wanting to win.
I lied. I lied about the money. Well, technically, I didn't lie because I did put...
Plus, Gretchen put money on himself, so he's very much like, if I lose this, I have no money whatsoever. So Gretchen's really into this. He's just playing up the charade.
Yeah, awesome. Gretchen, you're up.
I mean, Baron, did you want to do a bonus action or anything?
Oh, I mean, I guess I'll move closer to you.
Might be a good choice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There we go.
Alrighty. Hold on, let me check one quick thing. Second wind is a bonus action, damn it, okay. Force Ballista. Obligatory.
How come you never used this before now?
Okay, well, it's one of my 3 Eldritch Cannons, and I used the Protector, which gives temporary
Okay.
HP a few times.
Okay, but that's not, yeah.
Yeah, plus Gretchen hasn't been in too many fights. This
Also,
maybe his
I will
4th
say-
or 5th.
For future reference, if you're fighting Gretchen, his cannons have their own separate health. So in his case, you'd have to try to go for his arms if you wanted to get rid of his cannon.
It also has a different AC, which is weird, but it's only 1 off.
Well, it makes sense because it's supposed to be a cannon that you move, but you just made it your arms.
Yeah.
Which,
Does that hit?
Again, don't know why I allowed that.
I really just don't like talking about Gretchen
like,
too
okay,
much.
but can I be godlike? And I'm like, fine you.
I mean, all I have to say is that the cannon's like tied to a rope around me, and it would do the exact same thing because the cannons can climb.
No, I just forget that I should go for your arms.
Yeah.
Because the downside is that if someone destroys your cannon, You lose an arm.
Yeah, there's balancing here. Baron, does that hit? A 16?
Oh, oh, yes, yes. Yes, it does.
15 damage, plus pushback.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna pull out a pistol with my other hand and take a shot at you. Main action.
Have you missed yet? I feel
I've
like you've
missed
hit me
once with
almost
my.
every-
I've
okay.
missed once with my air ballista.
Yeah,
My force ballista. This is with my pistol. 24. Does that hit?
that hits.
Jeez.
D10 plus. I'm gonna actually add Fury of the Small here, so that's.
Five
I'm just adding
Oh
that to
my
my
God,
modifier.
you ruined
20
me.
damage to you.
All right, I'm down. I had 5 health, so you did not need to add Fury of the Small.
I just wanted to make sure it.
Alrighty.
Gretchen, you win your fight.
Hey, I didn't have to use Second Wind or Accent Shirt. Hell yeah.
That goes a long way, guys.
Hey, Baron, get up. Nice job, man.
Nice battle. Now, remember you said earlier that, you know, because you made the wrong bet, I should give you money if I win with my bets?
All I'm saying is that if you won, I would have been a super lost here. I would have lost all my money, but since I
Guessing this
won,
I'm
we should get off the.
microphone?
We need to get off the field real quickly.
The
Yes.
winner is Gretchen! As everyone says.
Congratulations.
Hey, at least we can show some sportsmanship, unlike every other motherfucker in this tournament.
Is that true?
It's not true, but it's just
Last
like
fight was the
Alright.
definition of sportsmanship.
that is. I meant like stakes, like the two of us just normalcy,
Fun.
I
There
guess.
are stakes in that fight. What are you talking about? That was the
I know. I
lowest.
meant most
No,
low
that's what he's
stakes.
saying.
Low
He's
stakes.
saying.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
saying
okay.
It was, like, fun.
Sportsmanship is not canon.
Like Gretchen had the most fun this fight out of any other fight.
It's fair.
Alrighty.
Let's get you off the field, man. Let's get you some soda. I can give you a beer, some blue.
Okay,
if you're
now,
into that.
yeah, what I was gonna say is, since you won, shouldn't I be getting the prize money?
Oh no.
I mean, I bet on myself.
Yes, but you
We-
said we
we-
were going to exchange.
Oh boy.
So wait, if you placed a
That's
bet on
such-
me, I would get that money, right?
Yes, but I didn't place any bets on you. I only placed 20 on myself, just like we agreed to.
You weasel.
Can I roll perception on that?
You can roll me insight.
Can I roll insight on that?
Disadvantage because you have no reason to doubt what he's saying. Baron just created a scenario where you have no reason to doubt him.
Yeah. Holy crap.
We should have communicated more
Yeah,
on
I
this. But 7 would be the disadvantage one.
Baron is telling the truth.
Well, we still agreed that we would split whatever money we got, so we would both profit from it.
As you guys are walking,
All
up,
right.
Caitlin walks up to you, Baron, and says, "Hey, can we talk about the fact that you just tied me up and locked me in my room now?"
Wait, Baron,
What?
what?
I didn't do anything like that. I don't know what this woman is saying. We'll talk about the money in a minute. I need to talk.
Baron,
figure
Baron,
out what this
Baron,
is
Baron,
about
that's your lying face. What the fuck, man?
lying face. I don't have a lying face. I just
You s-
Go on. I'll talk to her right now.
Oh,
Nobody's gonna hear about
no.
this, man. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
What the fuck, dude? Yeah, here we go.
Ma'am.
she says, "So, care to explain why you did what you did?"
I just wanted
I'm
to ask
hiding.
you-
I'm hiding like in the corner because I want to hear this really badly.
Roll me stealth.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, that rolled off. 23.
Damn.
She would need a nat 20 to make it there. Let's just see. Nope. She says, "Care to explain what happened?"
I needed to ask you a few questions, and after seeing your battle with Jed, I didn't think you'd be cooperative. My apologies.
Next time, just knock on my door and ask, okay? Anyway, I'll be on my way. She starts walking away.
I like nose down, like.
And then do I head? Yeah, I'll head back to the audience.
I want to pick up my. I'm gonna try to zoom over the betting place since it's in the same arena, and pick up my bet before the next match starts. Can I? Do you think I have enough time to do that?
Yeah, you could.
All right. Disguise self. Big B Loomer. Loggers. Big B Loggers.
As you walk up, he says, "All right, where's your ticket?"
I pull out my ticket.
All right, and what's your name?
Big B Loggers.
All right. How much did you bet again?
I betted 20 gold on Gretchen.
Cool. Then he hands you a sack of 40 gold. Here you are.
Thank you, my man. All right.
Yep.
And I head out.
And when he gets to the audience, I see him and I'm like, I see you got your gold.
Yeah, but we need to talk about this first, man.
Let me explain. When I made the bet on...
How much did you bet for? How much did you bet on me for?
I didn't
Can I hear
bet on
this?
you for anything.
Sorry, how much was your bet? How much was your bet on yourself?
20 gold. 20
Jack?
gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're down
Yeah,
20 gold.
They're sitting next to you.
Yes, I'm down
Okay.
20 gold. We can split 20-20. That's fine with me, if that's what you want. And in regards to that goblin woman, Caitlin, the only reason I did what I did is because my reward, when I made my bet disguised as her, not knowing
Wait.
she was here. So I needed to make sure she didn't get in the way somehow when I was coming to collect the reward. But you know what? It's fine. Like,
You know that now that everyone knows, whatever bet you placed is void. Because a tournament person cannot place a bet. No, not on themselves. Never mind. All right, you're clear, Baron.
well, good thing my bet wasn't. Good thing yes, it doesn't matter. The bet wasn't on. I didn't win my bet anyway, so I'm not getting anything. 20-20, 50-50 split. You good with that?
The money's yours, but I'm holding on to it. You tied up my friend.
You
All
did
right.
what?
Fair enough.
Ponton,
Excuse me, Ponton. This is a private conversation.
it's nothing, but he just tied up my friend. I mean, guys, this is not the worst thing that Baron's done.
As
It's not?
finally Gendo and
But guys, yeah, let's watch this.
Alright.
Watch the fight. Everybody, watch the fight.
Gendo and Simon step out as
You bastard.
Gendo steps out and says, "I declare this a death match." And Simon looks at him, just kind of unblinking, and is like, "Nah, I turn it down." And Gendo says,
Smart
"Sit
little boy.
yourself. It'll be over in no time." As he kind of cracks his knuckles. Alrighty then. And kind of summons the cold in his hands and says, as he shoots it out at you, shoots it out at Simon as Simon kind of dodges it and says, "Oh, you're strong." And he kind of charges forward. Just kind of keeps a blow of swords coming on at Gendo as Gendo's able to dodge it. This is kind of one of the closer fights of the match. As Gendo is kind of laying down fireball after fireball on him, just trying to keep him at bay. But Simon is like knocking each fireball away and kind of able to like keep up with Gendo as they're just like flurrying attack at each other. As finally, Gendo do you have a question, Aiden? Yeah.
You're muted.
Oh, no.
You're muted.
You're muted. You're muted, Aiden.
Sorry about that. At this point, I'm just checking to see if he's tapping into the power of any sort of patron.
Yeah, sure. Roll me. We'll call it an Arcana check, actually.
Okay.
You believe in the fact that you're wild. Nice.
17.
You know he has stated he has a patron named the Dreamer, and looking at it, yeah, he's doing some shit with the Dreamer.
Okay.
You know, Gendo finally lands an attack on him, and it kind of creates a burn in Simon's hand as Simon strikes himself. A gold orb appears above his head, and Simon just fixes it and kind of gets his hair out of the way and says, "You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that."
Jared, that's
As
what you did.
Gendo, frustrated, keeps shooting fireballs at him as kind of keeps dodging, and finally he kind of trips him off the ground as Gendo's falling down and stabs the sword into his knee as Gendo just kind of screams out in pain, pulls it out, stabs it in his chest as and Gendo falls to the ground. And before Gendo can properly die, strikes Gendo, heals him. And as Gendo's on the ground, unconscious, Simon stands up, kind of gets his hair out of the way once again, and just says, I won, and walks off.
Jed, that golden stuff, that was similar to what you were doing during Caitlin's fight.
Now that you mention it, that is the boy that taught me how to use the spell.
Dang.
Interesting.
Well,
Simon walks off, and Gendo lays on the ground. Gets up, kind of puts his hand on his arm, and looks at the audience, just
hey, Ponton.
stands up and walks out.
Good luck on your next fight. Here, I'm gonna give you some stuff. Hold on, let me check my Artificer infusions.
What do you give him?
I want to check what my Artificer infusions are.
Alright, because the people are coming now to get him.
Because no, because I think I got one with my level up. Hey, Ponton. I can enhance your weapon or your defense. Which would you rather me do to you?
I honestly think my defense is pretty good.
I mean,
although
you could always top
albeit
off.
I'm not
Topping off's
usually
always a good
violent,
thing.
but I guess buffing my weapon might be
Alrighty.
best.
Here, let me see it. What weapon do you have? Sorry.
I guess I'll hand you the mace.
As like he grabbed it, Gretchen goes, "Ugh, okay, a lot heavier.
Do you
Kind of
need
rubs
any
on
help
it.
with
No, I just didn't anticipate it. I got stronger from all those milk. Kind of rubs it up.
What?
Yeah, nothing. That is gonna give just a +1 to attack. +1 to attack and damage rolls.
Okay, so I have to remember that it's +5
You can just-
modifier and +8.
You can modify modifiers to hits.
I know. I don't want to though because it's kind of a hassle.
Okay.
I'll just remember.
Let me do that real quick.
How long does that last?
I think I have to call it off. Vanishes after. Okay. It goes on infinite as long as because I technically modified it. I can take away the modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
There. Alright, I also have a question, Jack.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I use inspiration on damage, or is that no?
Not on damage.
Not on
It's-
damage.
It's only like d20 rolls.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Alright.
Awesome, dude. Do you head down?
I guess I head down.
I
Good
went
luck, Ponton.
and grabbed some pretzels. Who won the Gendo?
Simon won. It was
The Baron
it was a bit
got-
of a
Does the Baron get pretzels from like a street vendor?
yeah. You're gonna have to go get pretzels during that fight. We'll say.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna adjust our tournament bracket because I'm keeping track of this. So, Chad won, and then Gretchen won, and finally Simon won. All right, cool. As yeah, you step forward, and you see this kid standing there saying, "Hello."
Hi. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. You're Ponton, right?
That is me.
That's awesome. Tell me, what do you look like under your mask?
Let's not talk about that.
I guess I'll find out when I cleave your head off. I'm declaring this a death match, he says into the microphone,
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
as he smiles and says, 10 rounds then. That's all it's gonna take. As you are now up against this kid.
Why?
You can do it, Ponton. Yeah, guys. What do y'all think of Ponton?
I might be doing something for her.
Oh no.
I'm gonna trust you on that.
Alright.
If your weapon somehow, this is just another roll.
Roll me
thing.
initiative.
Okay.
If your weapon breaks Ponton, the thing goes away.
I would imagine it would.
Yeah.
These are all box of doom rolls, so.
Of course, yeah, no.
Hux, be at the
That
ready.
is not my... There it is.
Oh, tiebreaker.
Alright, great.
It's the pip fight again.
Yay!
You're up first. As,
Alright.
what would you like to do?
Okay, before I probably should have asked this beforehand, but I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Yep.
So, I have a skill called Channel Divinity. However, with the way we do turns, it takes me an action to do it, and it will add like I think it's a +5 to attack rolls, but it only lasts for a minute. So basically, there's kind of no point to use it. I wonder.
So me and Luke talked about this. It's more trouble than it's worth right now to like
Yeah.
boil things down because everyone complains to me more than they sing my praises. So I think we're gonna switch to 10 rounds is a minute for combat from now on.
No, okay, got it.
Just because I get too many complaints about it and I'm too sensitive.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
Jack.
so-
Well, no,
That's
I
all
was
good.
just wondering how it would work because I'd imagine you'd change it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I guess I am going to use my bonus action. Oh, jeez.
Oh, dang, my phone's out.
That sucks. It's only second? Yeah, it's only second. Shit. Okay, that's fine. I will cast Magic Weapon.
Cool.
So, there you go. That's my turn.
He kind of begins to have shadow surge as each of his hands kind of rings forward two like shadowy swords as he ooh, I'm gonna stab ya as he is gonna charge forward. He's gonna roll to hit you with one attack.
Mhm.
Can I Arcana check these blades?
Yeah, sure, dude.
Sorry, it's just, analyzing your opponent.
You do also have disadvantage because you're in the stands.
That's fine.
That it?
Sir?
Nat 1 plus 6.
Nat
Right.
1 plus. Okay, with a natural 1.
A 2 and a nat 1 also.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. You are looking at this kid, and you found it. Lyron's not a girl. Lyron's a boy. Lyron is this boy.
Guys, that's Lyron. I'm sure of it. Guys, that's Lyron.
Cool. As he's gonna go.
The little
15
boy's
misses,
Lyron,
correct?
guys. It's a source user. She can disguise herself.
Willis, a 15 misses, correct?
Yeah, 15 misses.
Cool. Goes in for another attack. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Cool. So
Gotta love my shield. Holy crap.
as he is going in for each attack, and he smiles and says, "You're strong." You're up now.
All right. Since I guess he's in front of me, I shall roll to hit. So my roll is okay. It's +2 now. So damn. All right.
Misses.
That's
Round
I'll,
of 2s and nat 1s.
Do you have 2 attacks?
I do have 2 attacks. Yes.
Dope.
26. I'm guessing that does hit.
That hits. Yeah.
That's plus 1 to
Okay.
damage too.
Yeah. No worry. There's a reason why I cast
Oh shit,
Magic
magic weapon does
weapon.
adds more to that too.
12.
Cool.
I gotta warn Ponton. Gretchen's just gonna run to the edge of the seats.
Damage.
Oh my god.
Gretchen, what are you doing?
It's Lyron! I'm sure of it! I've seen this before.
Alright, and I am going to cast Sanctuary as my bonus action.
Ponton, be careful, that's Lyron!
Can I hear that?
Yeah, you hear it. As he looks and says, what? Okay. He begins surging shadows in his hands as a bonus action. A little shadowy thing appears next to. Not quite sure what it does though. As he goes, his 2 swords dissipate and kind of turn into one giant great sword that he's gonna try to cleave at you.
He has to make a wiz save first because of Sanctuary.
What is the save?
Let me look. So, Sanctuary, 16 Wisdom.
All right.
Very smart. Damn.
As he's gonna go in for his first attack.
Oi,
Yeah.
oi, oi.
Dope.
Yikes.
This is a strong yikers.
Awesome. 7 damage
Oh.
to you. Goes in for another attack. Uh, 13 misses, I assume, right?
Mm-hmm. That misses.
Jupe. As he kind of attack. Oh, you're a strong one, he says. As you're now out.
Alright. Guess. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna Just roll the hit again. Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice
Roll
shoe,
damage.
nice shoe.
With the d6 plus 6.
16 damage. Dope.
And, I shall roll again to hit. 26.
Hits.
And 12 damage.
Nice.
I roll so well. It rolled 20.
You're doing well against this kid.
You can do it, Ponton. Kick her ass.
All right. His.
He thinks Gretchen.
Oh,
thinks-
right. You're right.
Let's see.
As energy
on.
kind of starts. Oh, yeah.
Do I want to? No, I think I'm fine. I'll wait a turn.
Energy this time again starts surging in his hands. As he makes like this time a giant blade, and he's going to attempt to like ram it into you. Roll me a dex saving throw.
Dex. Oh no. Okay. That is plus. I didn't know why I got rid of the plus. But there we go. 13.
Cool. Now he's going to roll the hit. So this is an interesting attack because if you fail, you need to make a save, and if you succeed, then you can't even roll. But
Oh.
if it does hit, does a 13 hit?
No.
Cool. He's going to attempt to do it again. Roll me another save.
All right. 21.
Dope. You fail as it kind of bounces off you. He says, kind of getting a little frustrated. You're up
Okay.
now, Ponton.
All right. Let's make this a little more interesting.
How on earth do you have a +7 dex modifier?
Dex
Proficiency.
and Constitution are my second.
And saves are higher.
Third. Yeah.
Hmm.
Saves are higher.
Mhm.
Fucking-
If you have
Holiness.
proficiency, then yeah.
I don't have proficiency.
Oh.
Yeah. It's surprising how well my saving.
No, you're right. I can see it. I'm on your character sheet
Yeah,
right now.
it's
I can see it.
amazing how high they are. My saves are
All right.
really
So
good.
what would you like to do?
All right. Let me make sure I know what this does. Okay. So I am going to use my bonus action to cast Divine Favor. If that's how you say it. Favor. I'm an idiot. Okay. So, and then I will roll to hit. 27.
Huh? 27. 27 does hit.
Okay. And no, I can add that. That shouldn't be capitalized. It's because capitalized. Wow.
Nice.
Okay. 14 damage.
Dope.
The first attack, and then.
You're giving it to this kid.
Nope. There it is. All right, that's a nat 1.
Natural 1. Great. What are you attacking him with?
I'm attacking him with a mace.
Cool. You are kind of trying to hit him, but as you hit it, it slips out of your hand and falls into the shadowy thing he left in the ground, disappears.
Oh boy. All right, so I need to unequip that then. Oh.
At this, I'm gonna try to run up and get Hux. Hux, that's Lyran. We need to do something.
That's Lyran?
Lyran.
Lyran. Whoops.
Somehow,
Shit,
somehow,
okay.
Ponton's been doing really good, but we need to, please.
Here's
Good
okay.
thing.
I'm not
Gretchen,
really
just calm
don't.
down. Have faith in Ponton.
It's Lyran, guys. How are you so calm about this?
So I'm going to. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna go. I'm not clicked into roll 20. Go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Cool. So as you step away, 2 things happen. Roll me a dex save.
Oh boy. Where's my? I do like this because it's like the 22.
Cool. So nothing happens, but he's gonna also take a opportunity attack at you.
Of course.
That makes sense.
Roll me another dex save because he's using the big thing.
15.
Cool. You fail. As
Damn.
you roll a
Oh.
natural 1. So his giant weapon also falls into the portal. As he goes, well, at least these things aren't real. And he just creates another one. And it's
Oh
anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's all I can do. I've used everything. So.
Nope, he's gonna charge at you.
Okay.
He's gonna roll me another dex save.
20. Modified.
So as that misses, roll me another one. You just kind of land them on you.
26.
You're doing too good. As both things miss, bonus action, he begins to surge energy, and is going to create another one next to you.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
You're up.
All right. So, hold on. All right then. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to cast Branding Smite as my bonus action.
Okay.
And I shall. I guess I'll attack him with the only other weapon I have. However, I'm gonna have to change it because now it's that. So let's hope. Actually, nah, I'm not gonna do that yet. Oh, the hole's right there. That's great. I'm guessing 11 doesn't hit.
It does not.
I can roll to hit again. 22.
That hits.
Okay.
What are you hitting him with?
Honestly, you're taking one of the strongest characters in this, and I'm fucking impressed.
Yeah,
I am a very-
here's
yeah.
the thing. If this wasn't one-on-one, I wouldn't be doing, like, I wouldn't have, like, the spells that are really fucking hurting him, if I'm being completely honest.
Mhm.
So, because since we're doing a tourney, the only real reason I'm doing well is because I have attack spells, because there's no one, because as I said before, I built Planten to be, like, try and
Yeah.
help the group, not really much of a
Oh, yeah,
damage
yeah, yeah.
person.
Totes.
All right, 13.
Holy what are
Yep.
you hitting
Branding,
him?
damage?
branding smite. Yeah, 13
Holy
damage.
fuck.
Branding smite does a lot.
As he's kind of starting to bleed now. Is it his turn?
I am going. Yeah, I'm gonna again back up. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20,
He's-
25.
Once again, two things happen. Roll me a dex save.
All right. All right, because the hole. 12.
A hand from the hole grabs your leg, and you fall to the ground before you're able to get down.
So I guess I'm.
You are now prone.
So I'm.
No,
oh,
Ponton.
good. Yeah, I am prone. That's good to know.
As he looks down on you, he says, "If you want to find out what happened to your friends, you're gonna let this next attack hit." As he's gonna go, he
What?
brings the giant sword and is gonna bring it down on you. You can roll a dex save, or if you want to follow his orders, you can not.
Oh, I'm going to follow his orders. I'm interested. I will.
I'm
I
gonna
wanna see
let
what
this
happens.
happen. That's interesting. Oh!
I'm gonna let
cool.
this hit. I
Now
can
he's gonna
afford to
roll a hit with advantage.
Yep, of course.
Oh!
So the reason this attack's so hard to do is because. Oh, it's a D20, but it didn't do that well. As he attacks you for 12 damage.
Holy crap.
This
And he's
boy.
gonna go in for it again. Roll me another dex save if you want.
It's a
Okay.
D20, Jack.
All right. Well, I guess.
Could have been 46 damage.
That'd be
But-
funny.
You know what? Since this is scary, I think I'll be fine. 17.
Cool. Succeeds. As that attack fails, and he says, "Ooh, I thought you were gonna let this happen. Guess you don't want to figure out what happened to your buddies. It's a shame. They really need your help right now."
Oh, fuck. I'm guessing it's my turn.
Yeah. Cool. It's now your turn.
Damn it. All right. Well, what I can do? Can I do that? Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm going to.
Also,
pull
I'm going to
myself-
say before this happens, from this point onward, to get up from being fallen prone, definitively, it just takes all your movement. All right.
Takes
Oh,
all
is
my
it-
movement.
Is it
Yeah,
not
that
an
is what I'm
action?
saying. It's not an action. It's not a bonus action. I've changed it. It just takes all your movement away.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. All right. Do I have that? No, I do not. So
Oh,
I
also,
will-
sorry, wait, give me 1 second.
Mhm.
I need to figure something out. And then, okay, so, all right.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out where combat started, so I can keep track of how many rounds we've been through.
Okay.
So 15, then you roll the 17, I roll the 3.
Yeah.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We are in the fifth. We're now in the 5th round.
Okay. I am going to use bonus action and cast Divine Favor. So, and I will roll to hit him. Oh, right. Because it's still nat 20.
Natural 20.
Holy shit.
Nope, roll the hit. I mean, roll damage.
I roll way too well in roll 20.
You roll quite well.
Okay, 7.
You cursed
damage.
yourself. 14 damage because it's a crit.
Oh yeah, that's still good, I'd say. Just considering what I'm attacking with, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, you're doing really well in this fight.
I'm going to roll again to hit. 14, I'm guessing doesn't.
14 does not hit.
All right, well then I can't do anything else. So yeah,
Awesome.
that's my turn.
As it is now his turn, as he disperses like the big weapon, pulls out the long sword, and is gonna try to like jam it into you.
Okay, no deck save or
No, this is just a normal sword.
okay.
Or a normal shadow sword.
15 does not hit.
All right, cool. Not dirty 20, I assume hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Let me make sure I want to always make sure I roll the same thing. So let me just reference. 9 damage to you.
Okay.
As he goes in for no, that was both his attacks.
Mhm.
Cool. It is, you're now up.
All right. I'm guessing that only lasts one turn. Yep, only one turn. All right, so I shall.
We are
then-
now in round 6.
Okay. I am going to again cast Divine Favor. So first roll to hit. I want this to end, so I'm going to add my inspiration to this.
Hell yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, dope. 23 hits.
Okay. 2d4. 9 damage.
That's good. He's looking fucked up. He's
All
kind of.
right.
Come on.
A few good hits could do
Beat
him.
him up. Punch in.
18?
18 does not hit.
Okay.
Yay.
Fairly interesting.
Time to establish that he has a high AC when you've been rolling nothing but above 20s.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually very fair. Not gonna take the chance. All right, yeah, that's my turn.
He once again goes in for his longsword attack.
Okay.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
24 damage to you. As he's going to go in for another attack.
Damn.
24.
Myra, were you gonna do something,
I'm already
Myra?
down.
You're down?
I'm down. I was down with the first 24.
Yeah, that was exact lethal. I was on his sheet. 24 was exactly how much. HP
exactly
he had
how
left.
much health I had left.
Bro, he had
Wow.
14 health left.
Oh, damn. If you still had your mace.
If I still had my mace, I probably would have won. That
Yeah.
one.
If you didn't roll a nat
I was
20, you would have
close.
won.
Yeah,
That's-
you rolled like 3 nat 20s that battle.
That's a lot of nat 20s.
As he looks out into the audience, he just puts his fist in the air and says, "Oh, that feels good. Who's next?" Guys walking away. As that concludes your match with him.
Yeah.
Dang. I thought you were gonna put down. I thought for sure you were going to put.
I was so excited. That nat 20.
I thought Ponton was gonna win too.
Me too.
yeah,
That was so
I was
close.
so excited. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do so fine. And
I mean, you did very good.
yeah, I
Oh
was
yeah, that was a great fight.
yeah, that was really good.
Holy
Awesome. As the tournament kind of comes somewhat to a close, I'm going to put in the current bracket.
Hell yeah.
As you all see, next up we got Jed versus Gretchen and Simon versus Deppin.
Hey, Jed, you want to make our next match Death One? That'd be funny.
He is.
Hey!
As you all are kind of like laughing and like not laughing, but you know, you all are like kind of gearing yourselves up and the chatter's moving around.
Oh.
I'd
So,
Lupin walks over to you guys and says, "Well, good stuff, guys. Here, I found this vintage comic book in the back. It's about the story of the B Team. As all of you guys see this poster of Sildar and his adventurers, and all of you are kind of, you know, you see Clark and Gendo even, and you all kind of remember that this is the famous B Team. But Jed, your eyes are immediately drawn to the spitting image of your sister Grown. As that is where we are going to be ending.
wow.
this was a really short session, guys.
That